I had enough of that. The thing about scheduling streams ahead of time is that regardless, especially if we're building up to the 1000th stream, is that no matter how I feel on each day, I'm going to have to tank through it. And you may notice a little bit of sniffle here and there on this stream. I'm doing my best to keep it under the current, but luckily I was way worse the 2 previous days, and I was thinking about still working yesterday. But we are adhering to the schedule. We have Tomodachi today, and we have Splatoon tomorrow, and then on Monday we will do the 1000th stream. I imagine I will be back to full health tomorrow. But for now, welcome, Ultraers, crackheads, the 5K army, freaks and geeks, trolls, and derps, girls, gays, and joshes, everybody. For the next many sod hours, I will be your host, Crack. Buy the t-shirt. And in the grand scheme of BHultra live streams, this is stream number 998. Today we continue our 21-week journey with week 13 of Total Tomodachi Island. So let's jump back into it. This one might be a little shorter. I haven't actually decided on a challenge today, but luckily these Tomodachi streams kind of just do themselves. I carry it throughout the whole thing, so I don't need to... I'm low on energy today for the aforementioned reasons. Welcome back to the island. Can you even breathe? Sorry, you're sick. I mean, I'll be fine. That's what I'm saying is that for you guys, last time you heard from me, I wasn't sick at all. But for me, I was way more sick the 2 previous days, so this is nothing. What I'm dealing with right now, this is chump change. For those of you who weren't here the previous week, last time on Total Tomodachi Island, we got down to the final 11. So we merged all of the teams together and remodeled this island into an open area like this and said goodbye to the fan favorite, BHultra. And now we stand here, the final 10. By the end of the day today, we will have single-digit members on the island. Get check in with all those individual members, those final 10 remaining. But for right now, what's going on with BusinessTron? Okay, Fred 3's hair looks terrible. I think you've been confessing your love to a different character every episode. And you were, like, depressed last week, I think, because you got rejected. I'm in Japan, pretty epic. The game or the world? This better not be for... You know that Dopig is in a relationship. Why do you keep doing this to yourself? Wondering why you hadn't been streaming. Well, I mean, July is busy in general, and I would have been had I scheduled this. Now that the 1000th stream is like a big deal, it's gonna be its own thing. Because I easily could have just been like, whoa, this random podcaster, whoa, this random Tomodachi is the 1000th stream. But now that the 1000th stream is gonna be like an event in and of itself, I had to strategically place the streams so that the 1000th wouldn't be a Wednesday, Tuesday, or Saturday. So I had to move some stuff around so that would work. Because if I was streaming the normal amount, I think the 1000th stream would have been a podcast, and nobody else cares about that. Every week a new crush, just like me for real. But it's not new, it's the same person. Listen, BusinessTron, I don't wanna set you on a tirade, on a reign of terror, but between you and me, the only thing standing between you and Dopig is Jebediah. Maybe you should focus on that. Well, no, I think you genuinely feel like that. I also think it's a bad idea, though. How do you feel about being in the final 10? I always start with the shampoo. You shampoo your head and then you let it run down your body a little bit. And then you soap up, because then the soap is an easier glide. What about you, Arceus Jr.? A new bachelor. Moving into a single-room apartment ever since his wife of, I believe, 60 days in a row was eliminated. How do you feel about your spouse, the longest-lasting relationship, or it was on the island?
The host, has anybody ever told you that?
I care about the pod. No, I'm not saying people don't care about the pod. I'm saying that if I'm like, whoa, this is the 1000th stream, that's only like a me thing. That means nothing to Switchy or Dan. They're great. They're my best friends, but like, you know, they weren't there for the other 999 streams. Could be a better listener. I mean, yeah, your wife got eliminated, and it's basically your fault. Sorry, important meetings happening over here. A conversation, even.
Oh man, Hickin, did you hear the news about freezing time?
I did.
Business wants to feel pain because he needs to feel something.
About zombie roommates?
My phone was broken for 2 weeks, and
Oh,
apparently
yeah.
I missed a lot. I mean, you only
I
missed
heard
those
about
2
that a while
weeks.
ago. But you know what?
I mean, if you missed the merge, you missed the merge. Now we're in the final 10.
That discussion is different than the one we were having about MPREG, right?
I like how they spell it out.
Anyway,
It's like when you're trying to say the word treat around a dog, but they freak out whenever they hear the word treat. Okay, well, they're still having a saucy conversation. We're checking in with all the final 10. There's 6 here and there's 4 here. Now, Fred 3, what is this? The thing is, your haircut isn't different. You just changed the color of it. You think that this is less flashy? You want to be honest? How do you feel about being in the final 10, though? Interesting. I mean, of the final 10, seemingly all of them have interacted, but some of them aren't close as the other ones would be. What about Doe Pig? Doe Pig's hanging out in his shared apartment with Jebediah. Right, because they're not married, are they? Oh.
Welcome to the Hall of Tag tournament.
Right. No, they just want to marry each other.
Just once, I want someone to unironically tell me I'm so edgy, or that I look like I have a wild side. Can you get me some clothes that make it look like
I mean, you normally have the best style on the island anyway. Oh, sorry. What are our options? Okay, looking for an edgy look. I wanna show you a little bit of Slender Man. What if that song is about Slender Man? Can make him dress like Inuyasha? Come here shortly. I wanna show you a little bit of Slender Man. Alright, try this. See how you feel about this one. It's an edgy look. You got that Hot Topic thing going on. See, the androgyny of Doe Pig is able to pull off any outfit, really. It's kind of the coolest cat on the island. I'm, like, sweating now. It's not even hot. Is this what being sick is like? Nobody told me. I guess we have Stan Smugly. We don't really have a... Ooh, I kind of like that. Ooh, that rhythm walk. Tiny steps. Bounding robot. Heavens. Let's see. Public farter, snores loudly, sleeps restlessly, blinks a lot, fashionista, change clothes when it suits them, mix. I feel like you would be the fashionista quirk. EP is always sick. Oh, I get it. I'm getting sick just by being in proximity to the Doe Pig. Hold that thought, everybody. I'm fine. I'm getting the sympathy vote.
Which is worth more, a cereal mascot or a frog magazine?
Don't ask me this kind of shit, man. Oh, it's a rhetorical question? What about you, Inc. CEO? You seem to kind of be doing your own thing. I'm honestly surprised you've made it this far. No offense. That's not a... They're either on the rocks or they're so in love that they love getting in arguments with each other. Now, Jebediah, I don't mean to alarm you, but Businesstron is barreling his way over here.
Hi, y'all.
I would be watching my back around Businesstron if I were you. Now as the god, I'm pitting them against each other.
Why don't dogs like me? I like dogs.
That's a bad omen, brother. Are they those infamous Nazi dogs? Hello? Why you blush? Oh. Who are you giving the farting quirk to? I guess whoever wins the show. I forgot that Mascot XL was having delusions of Businesstron. They have matching sweaters? This dude has it bad. The thing is, these shows will become more efficient and faster the less people we have, the less stuff we gotta deal with. But how do you feel? Can we talk? You're in the final 10, man. What does that mean to you? More stylish than what you currently have? Okay. I mean, to be fair, this is how Mascot XL dresses in the wrestling game. If they really like it, then we know it was meant to be. Okay. They're placating me. The grand prize, they win the farting quirk. Isn't that guy who got shot in the neck? Alright, let's see. What little quirks we got? Oh, I like the walks cutely. Farting has a huge place in TDI, but not here. That's true. That's what separates us from the actual total drama. What else did I do? Now, what would you do? Oh, ew. The smirk that completely eradicates your lipstick. That's when you suck in your lips. Their natural meep. Congratulations. Now you can make everyone uncomfortable. Okay, but how do you feel? Yeah, I saw that. Honestly, you could... It seemed like the big story that's happening here is that Businessron still has it bad for doping. Mistakes were made in the past, and in a different timeline, they could have been happy with Dopig, but now Dopig is with Jebediah. So either the Businessron could do everything in their power to remove Jebediah from the equation and end up with Dopig, or see what was right in front of them the whole time in Mascot XL. So Mascot likes Businessron, Businessron likes Dopig, and Dopig likes Jebediah. Presumably Jebediah also likes Dopig. You would think that people dating would like each other. And where does the Gooner fit into all this? Howdy. I'm glad he's got proper male friendships ever since that's what you need after a divorce. A night out with the boys. I saw a post the other day that was I can't even remember. I'm so fucking sick. It was something about there being like a rule between a relationship, like, oh, if it's boys' night, don't text me.
Let's put in the work now to make tomorrow easier.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right, too, Coin. I'm braving through it now. I'm tanking through it. Oh, shit. I didn't know you were up to this. Dude, you missed the World Cup. World Cup. Okay, what are you up to? How is somebody already upset?
You need me.
There's only 10 of them. There's only 10 of them.
I find that Pigment always...
Anyway, that seems like such an arbitrary rule to have. Like, I would understand if your significant other is out with friends that they wouldn't be able to respond, but why is there... Okay, what is this? Why would there be a strict rule like, do not text me?
Huh?
Do not ping me ever.
My heart hurts. I want to propose to Queen. Do you think that's a good idea?
I mean, for the island, historically, no. That puts a really big target on your head. But, yeah, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You get eliminated? You might as well marry before then anyway.
In that case, I'll summon all my courage.
This is going to rock the Business-tron fandom.
The thing is... My heart is racing.
I should have like a
and
mute
my
button on
head
this
is
mic.
Full of distractions.
The issue is like I feel like if I
Any chance you
made
can come with me and help me
a little
focus?
shortcut for muting my mic on my deck over here, that I would always accidentally press it. Let's see. Mute, unmute audio. Wait, no, that's Twitch. Okay, no. Delete. Yes. Okay, let's see. Volume control, voice mode. No, Streamlabs. Okay. Mixer audio. What does that mean? Okay. What does that do? What does pressing this do? I don't want to mess with anything in case it does mess with something. Okay, hold on. Button. Button. That doesn't really do anything. Surely there is like a mute somewhere, right? Control center. Soundboard. I mean, I have that. Let's see. Record stream scene. Voice mod. Well, that's different. Okay, volume control. Input device control menu. Okay, I don't think any of these are like a mute button. I know people do that. I'm sure there is one on the actual, like, fucking microphone Focusrite. I guess I could just, like, unair it. You know, we're fine. The grand prize, of course.
Okay.
Let me blow my nose
Then
first.
it's time to go see Dopig.
There's always time. Wait, don't start yet. I'm not ready. I thought he liked Jebediah, then he got turned down, so now he likes the other half of the couple. Or maybe that is what happened.
Thanks for meeting
We gotta
me
make sure we don't
here.
mess this up.
Of course.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Granted, the last person that was eliminated was already in a happy marriage, so this can't protect you. It creates a pretty strong bond, but it also puts a big target on your back. What if I just do it away from the microphone? It can't be fun to listen to. But I am committed. Other shows, I have taken a break at some point. I'm shooting all the Serial mascots. We're coming up on the anniversary of Serial mascot. The thing is, I'm sick now, but I really gotta finish this video.
I actually have
Because
something
any
really
other video could be a
important that I
couple
wanted
days
to
late or
talk
so.
about.
But this one, I haven't missed a July 31st in like 5 years.
Well, here
A little
goes.
bit of Slender Man. I wanna show you a little bit of Slender Man. That's me when I'm telling the story around a campfire. Bro's name is legit Brendan Urie. What does that mean? Thank you. I should have drawn a version
The
of
thing
crack
is,
that's sick.
Queen,
Oh, a
I can't
little
stop
mouth
thinking
thermometer.
about
You
you.
know, they're always sticking out of
you're
people's mouth.
everything to me.
I should shut up. He's expressing his love right now.
It makes me happy to hear that.
Who would ever thought that Doe Pig and Jebediah would fall in love
Here
like
it
this?
is. I'm just going to say it. Queen.
I mean, legitimately, right? You think about these characters, you think about which ones have and haven't interacted in the wrestling verse. Even inside the games they debut in, you know, like Arceus Jr. and Girltra, that's prototypical. They're both Pokemon. Trainers. I'm gonna one-off character, the create a character from Tekken 8, falling in love with a one-off from Mario Paint. I mean, 8 kind of rhymes. Oh, that's fuck-ass haircut still. I cannot stress enough how much dyeing your hair is not a haircut.
Queen. Will you marry me?
Double proposal. That means they cancel out and they're not married.
Of course.
So this is the third marriage? Yeah, I feel like this is the third wedding. All the other marriages have been split up, so, you know, maybe
It's
you guys
happening.
won't.
And we couldn't
But the
have done
options
it
are
without
either you guys get
host.
separated at
Thank
some
you.
point between now and the
We're so
finale,
excited for our
or the
wedding.
finale pits the two of you against each other. Question is, who did they get to sing at their wedding? You? That makes sense. This is legitimately everyone, except for Ink CEO and 2Coin. Love and happiness. How come the GTA gang didn't show up to this? Why are they protesting? What is Japan's stance on same-sex marriage? I don't know. But that's the thing,
Living
right? Is
the
that, like,
mountain
I've
life
never
in
thought that you could
Podgorica,
judge
Bulgaria.
a country, or rather the people who live there, by, like, the legislation of the state. Because, if you know, imagine I'm a Japanese streamer and my chat is entirely in Japanese and we all live in
Loving the
Japan.
fresh
And
Sierra
somebody in the chat is like, oh, what's America's stance on abortion? You would think, oh, God. I am not to be judged by the legislation of my state. It's kind of the same thing with Saudi Arabia, right?
It's always time for astronomy.
Where a lot of the
This
young
is
people
Bob's
there don't actually agree
astronomical
with the
clock.
archaic design, but they're like, ah, you know, I live here. I can zoom, right? I can't zoom. No, you looked... Oh, ominous omen. What could this mean for their future? The thumbnail does only include Jebediah, so... hopefully he'll be okay. Just know if you're watching this VOD that I placed the thumbnail ahead of time. That's
That
not like a
was so
spoiler
much
for the
fun.
episode because I'm not even there yet.
We got you a souvenir.
Sorry, I was doing my forward special. Embroidered
Now
handkerchief.
that we're back, I guess the next step is to grow old together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like either you guys are gonna be in the finale against each other or one of you is getting eliminated. No, I think King and Queen's good. As they rule over total Tomodachi. Oh, that
Why
was a quick
change
loading
what
screen.
works? We'll stay in the house we've already been living in.
True.
Folks who live here are called Tag Tournament.
That's true.
But do you have a name that would better suit us?
Absolutely not. I came up with this last week. I don't have a new name, but the current name is bad.
Yeah, we think so too. We'll keep calling ourselves Tag
That's the
Tournament.
worst kind of person. Like, yeah, I mean,
I
there's a
hope you'll
problem.
keep
I'm not going to be
checking in on
proactive
us,
in
the
fixing it,
members
though.
of
I just want
Tag
you to know that there
Tournament.
is a problem, and there's nothing I'm going to do about it. Level 7 Jebediah. Almost level 8. I feel like I've given you a lot of goods already. Street dance, ballet, yoga. Got into karate. I feel like yoga's the next step. You've mastered karate. Now you gotta keep your body agile. Judge me not by the legislation of my
Thank you.
state, but by the legislation of
I
my own
really
free will.
wanted this.
Exactly. I learned the other day that in Korea, possession of weed is like punishable by, not by death, that's an exaggeration, but what's the closest thing to death? A wedgie. Two wishes. I wish for a cactus. Car battery to the ball / labia. I appreciate you being inclusive. That was very kind of you. Lavender. Man, speaking of, I need a little bit of lavender. I'm leaking as we speaking. Hold on. Oh, God. How gross am I allowed to be? Because I gotta say, if you ever have a runny nose, I recommend having a mustache. It's a little bit of a sick catcher. Okay, the Gooner is in trouble, but I mean, that's everyone. We could check it with all the shops, though. Oh, heavens. Oh, we got new for pairs? I guess the more people that get married, the more we get these. Wait, but now that... Oh, no, we're still in the final 10. Eventually, we'll be able to do these groups again. But for right now, we'll hold off. And there's new houses. Or the stadium for the World Cup. Oh, it changes the sport. What is that? Rugby? Football? Football. Okay, whoa. Just like Odysseus. The biggest change for me between the 2 weeks is just that I saw the Odyssey in IMAX and now I've made it my whole personality. Hi, Inksio. The more and more I think about it, the more it edges out the drama for the best movie of the year. But I'm letting the drama hold the line just because I locked it in early. That's like a... Yeah, that's an urchin skeleton. Being that you are sick, your brain is working at a third of its capacity, so you're still managing to yes and with the best of them. I like that little... That sneak compliment of referring to yourself as the best of them. That's long fork. I know long fork anywhere. That's if you want to eat the plate, want to eat off the plate of someone sitting behind you. You can reach back real quick. Yeah, that's long fork. I know long fork anywhere. Congratulations, you won. Let's go small. Kesserin Passerin. Couldn't help but notice that Fred 3 is still looking like a smacked ass. And the quick build amenities. These are just all the new stuff that I wished for.
Please come again.
I want to check out all these businesses. Okay, Ferris wheel, restaurant. We got news. We got some more clothes. Okay, well, let's check this side of stuff now. What's at the afternoon market? I'll take it. 100 pesos, that's nothing to a guy like me. Having the equivalent of Michael Jordan's flu game. The only Michael Jordan I care about has a B in his name. Oh wow. Wait, how much is that? 9 peso tap water. That's why this island is in the damn shape it is today. Cow costume? Sure. I know someone who's worn that before. Ice hockey attire? Sure. Ooh, I do like the checkered cargo pants. Yep, I mean, that's good. If everyone ever wants to don the cow costume. So what's going on in the news today? So we're 30 minutes into this.
You're watching Me News for Wednesday, July 22nd. In today's Did You Know segment, did you know that fellow Total Tomodachi resident 2 makes stamps? Well,
what do you mean make stamp? This seems not legal.
Introducing the 2 Dream Set, featuring lovingly crafted stamp images of 2 himself.
I like that his own signature is his face.
Items. The set has received mostly critical praise and is being promoted as the pinnacle of 2's work. However, at least one vocal critic has pointed out that the work contains some gazpacho that has been printed backward.
Gazpacho!
We asked residents for their reactions.
Crab chowder?
I also participated.
I'm there too.
Thanks for watching.
Can't believe we're down to only 10 people on the island. 20 months! Oh my god! Why didn't that... There it is. Welcome back. 20 months. Currently 11th month streak. What? How? I don't remember. Hold on. Monilico, you've got that one specific... Oh, hello. You've got that one badge. Did I miss any goons? I don't think so. Just me. Sorry. Just me blowing my nose into toilet paper. I'm feeling better already, though. To be fair, when I woke up this morning... Okay, that's Orpal Bear. Oh, do I? Don't you? I'm just asking you, how many months have you been subscribed? Brother, you good right now? See, this is the thing. For you guys, it's 0 to 100. Because I wasn't sick last week, and I'm sick now, which is 100% more sick than I was last time you heard from me. But this is soup or something. Fuck. But over the last 3 days, this is the best I've felt. Even this morning. Well, it was okay. So Monday night, I was like, "Whoa, I can't swallow. That's nuts. I can't breathe." And then I woke up on Tuesday, and my throat was full and my nose was stuffed and I had a headache and my body was weak and my bones were sore. And then I wake up today and I just have a headache and a runny nose. And then I took some baby aspirin because I can't swallow a pill like a big boy. And now all that's wrong is I have a runny nose. So arguably this is the best I felt in days. And I'm only going to get better. I put Drew on the interactive board at work or keep him on my phone. I would recommend you keep me in your pocket. I'm going to be making gross noises all stream. Subbing for 30 months. Okay, so the Ultra pack is... Did someone else... Okay, hold on. So have we made a badge for a year and a half? That would have been 24... So 24.5... Wait, no. 12... 2 years... Okay, let me check this, actually. I have a computer right here. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me check the different Twitch badges. Twitch badges. Twitwagus. Ever since a guy's been eliminated, I haven't known which video to put in its place in the playlist. When I put the Smash video on and y'all started reading Goku X Vegeta Yaoi. Oh, right. I was about to question what you're talking about, but now I remember. Community. Monetization? Subscriptions. Subscriber badges. Let's see. Okay. Heavens. So the Ultra pack that you have is for 2 years, 24 months. There's another badge that unlocks for 2.5 years. So that's 24.5. Well, that should be 30 months, right? Because that's 2.5. That'd be 24 plus 6. Are you at 30 months right now? I guess we got to get a new 2.5 year badge. Damn, 2.5 years is nuts. To think that some people have been around for nearly 3 years. Because what was happening 2.5 years ago, right? July of 2024. So July, June, August. Sorry. July, June. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So January of 2024. That's when I started Tekken 8 and created the Jebediah character. Crazy to think about. Yeah, wait, does it tell you what day you subscribed? Or I guess it would renew on the day. So for Reverak, it was, 20 months as of today. So working backwards for total, a year ago, it was July 25, plus 8 more months. So November of 24, which was... I don't know, probably Indiana Jones, right? Or whatever was right before that. Brothership? Something like that. I should unsub and fall off for real, Yeah, I mean, you've been upkeeping it. I feel like somebody else before you got not farther, but far in general. See, everyone in the YouTube channel, although you're here on the main channel, this is the kind of stuff you're missing over on Twitch. Especially... because today's stream, Total Tomodachi Island, will be on the main channel. But the next two, as in tomorrow's Splatoon Raiders, assuming that I can afford Splatoon Raiders, I got paid the other day, and I'm going to pay my rent as well. I might, before I've had I have the money, but I should probably focus on other stuff. Splatoon Raiders might be the first game where I genuinely can't afford it. So we shall see. The rent takes precedent, obviously. And then the 1000th stream will take place on Monday. I haven't really thought of a challenge at all. I'll be honest, I'm a little worse for wear right now. Well, what options do we have?
Nice.
This is where I can sell stuff.
That's a
Something like
rare
Jason
one.
from Home Movies. That's exactly what I'm going for.
That's
Brad
worth
did.
something.
Brad did. I want to
That's
tell you
quite
something
the-
Brad did.
That's
I don't think
that's
this...
a rare one.
Brad did. I think what's wrong with
That's
this
worth
movie is...
something.
It needs
That's
more
worth
action. I
something.
think I should be the main character,
That's
Brad
quite.
did.
That's quite the fine. That's quite the fine.
I got too much bullshit.
Nice stuff. That's worth something. That's quite the fine.
I feel like I should keep some of the stuff in
Nice
case I want to
stuff
gift
you
people.
got.
Ah.
That's nice stuff you got.
Get my money back.
Nice stuff you got.
Can you eat a bunch of hot dogs again?
That's
That wasn't
worth
even for an
some-
anniversary last time.
Nice
What was the
stuff you
500th stream, I wonder?
That's quite the fine. Well, isn't this
No, wait, this notebook
interesting?
is important. Historical document. Wait, I know who to give
That's
that to.
worth some. Well, isn't this interesting?
Anime
That's
openings
a rare
compilation.
one.
Listen, I'm not one to judge.
That's worth something.
If you
That's
get
quite the
a
find.
physical vinyl record that's full of just anime OSTs,
Come back again.
you're getting the car battery. Sorry, you had it coming. Something's gone wrong with Business-tron. Watching 2Coin closely, that's a new one. Can I get an Arceus Jr. check? He seems none the wiser that his wife was deleted. All you missed on this episode so far is that... What's wrong with vinyl? Nothing's wrong with vinyl. I think getting a vinyl that is exclusively anime openings is a little worse for wear. It's a sign that it means you don't have a soul. You're not ensouled. You're not a real person.
Totally.
Brendan.
It's like
Brendan, you're not real. None of this is real. We're in a cartoon, Brendan.
without a change.
Brett, there's another guy named Brendan Small. It's not you. There's a real man out there with your name. He has a metal band, Brendan. It's way more popular than your brand. I'm gonna need more toilet paper. Whoa, Business-tron finally made a friend. So what you missed is that Business-tron is longing for Dopig, even though Dopig is now married to Jebediah, and Mascot XL is longing for Business-tron. But now Business-tron finally made a friend. 2Coin doesn't have a lot of friends. Oops, no soul here. Good friends. When the JO crystal is in grab range. Fuck, what would 2Coin and Business-tron call each other? I feel like these are like two different Batman villains. He would call him Flip. You would call him Blip. Should have called him Blimp. Everyone's always mad about the grab range. If only these guys could all be in a platform fighter together. All we had to do for Gwimbly is get him in a cool crossover fighting game. Hold on, what level is everyone? Arceus Jr., you're on what? We're on a different level altogether. Business-tron is the penguin. Okay, level 8. So who doesn't have a nickname for each other? Let's see. You guys don't really know each other, do you? Oh, not getting along. Can I just ominously have him hover behind them? Seems like they're friends. Alright, well, let's not interrupt. You're gonna need to go make your own friends. Who are you friends with, actually?
I wish I had a glove.
Listen, man, you get on my glob. I don't want this thing anymore. I need a big vacuum to just shove that shit up my nose to just suck everything out. Dopig is ultra friends with Dopig. We were looking for a challenge. And I think the... Oh, hold on. I was going to say quick build. The quick fill mart is a good way to check.
Do you have a moment?
You want to put some bullshit here. What is it?
I would just love it if there were a bouncy playground right here.
Uh-huh. Maybe another time. Now that we have a proper island, do we dare to do another scavenger hunt? Wait, this is the wrong
Come back
place.
again.
You went to the wrong neighborhood, fella. Here we go. This is what we want. Quick build amenities.
Well,
We have floor lights. We have fireworks. Traffic lights. I think they make those now. Those exist. I'm clearly missing something. Is it even worth it? Well, see, whenever I'm sick, I never really think about, like, the cure. I'm always just like, okay, well, I just need to wait for this to stop. Every sickness in my life has just gone away at some point. Have a trusted friend use a nose Frida on you. I don't trust anyone. What's a nose Frida? Can we make a maze of cacti? Interesting. What happened to the beautiful colorful island that used to stand there? Well, now we're post-merge. We're in a post-merge world. Well, you don't like this look? Now everything's centralized. It's like a whole town unto itself. I think I have an idea, though. It's really... Can I put anything close to the island? Or, I mean, close to the fountain is what I mean. Where are my fireworks? Am I allowed to place? I'm amazing. Or we could do the bonfires again. Wait, hold on. How many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I think we save the bonfires for when there's 7 people. Man, immune systems... Men immune systems fascinate and scare me. Sorry, is that man as in you're starting the conversation by saying man? Or you're saying men specifically? Listen, I can't make heads or tails out of what does it doesn't kill me, but what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. Okay, we can't put aerial firework here. Sounds like it's time for another maze. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Nosferato's a tool to suck snot out of babies' noses, but there's a mouthpiece that someone has to literally suck on. That's disgusting. Oh, like, sorry if you guys are big proprietors of that, but that's what you just described to me as evil. That's like some Looney Tunes shit. You need someone to suck on it? What if it said they had a big bite pump? Hold on, I'm leaking right now. I needed to blow my nose. Arceus Jr., you're in charge. Hold on, give that YouTube chatter the rundown. Okay, what did I miss? Did we haze the new guy yet? What's happening? I feel like YouTube should have suggested me episode 1 instead. Well, I mean, you're watching this live. It's not how it works. I don't think YouTube recommends VODs. I mean, if you're subscribed, then it would have notified you when it happens, but sorry, I'm sick today. This is actually the worst possible first impression you could ever get. You get so much money. Oh, see, that's the mistake, actually. These are pesos. Despite having the dollar side next to it, these are... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna shut up. What about 100 cacti? Do these even work as an obstacle? Maybe I should have figured that out before I bought 100 of them. Well, let's find out. Brendan, your movie fucking sucks, Brendan. Brendan, everyone at school is making fun of you, Brendan. Brendan. Your movie's fucking cringe, Brendan. I pulled up in a long car and Melissa went home with me instead, Brendan. Everyone's making fun of your gay little movie, Brendan. Coach McGurk stepped to me, I beat the fuck out dog, brother. That little whitey little biatch, I kicked his ass, Brendan. I'm not small. You guys can't push me around anymore, Brendan. Now I'm the alpha. I've been watching YouTube tutorials on how to pick up chicks, Brendan. I've been giving people the predator stare ever since I watched those YouTube videos, Brendan. Brendan, I've been eating nothing but oatmeal for every meal. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, Brendan. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, calm down, Jason. Shut up, Brendan. Shut the fuck up, Brendan. I don't fucking hate you, man. Man, shut up, Brendan. Man, fuck you, Brendan. Man, shut up. This is a terrible first impression chatter, but... Brendan, maybe if you got rid of that yee-ass haircut... Hold on, what's the copy pasta? Transcripts, here we go. Brendan, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, Brendan. Maybe if you got rid of that old yee-ass haircut, get some bitches on your dick. Oh, better yet, maybe Tanisha call your dog ass if she ever stopped fucking with that brain surgeon or lawyer she fucking with, Brendan. There we go. Oh. To catch up after live. Well, I'm glad you're here, though. Everyone is a part of... Sorry, I'm kind of not here right now. This is the sick episode. I'm afforded one sick episode of every show. You know what? Spend it all. I'm putting it all on Cactus. I'm investing it all in Cactus. I got 100 chips and I'm putting them all in on Cactus. This is today's challenge. The Cactus Walk. See if you could survive all these cactus, all these cacti. So we want a 2x2. Put that there. Oh, wait. Oh. Undo. Did the white guy thing. Good job. No, in no world am I saying that for real. Fuck. It's gonna make it so it's 3 across like this. Overnight, several cacti have grown around the fountain. Maybe we don't even do a vote this time. We just keep going until everyone interacts with a firework. But if that's the case, we're probably gonna need to put more fireworks. Thank you for that clip. I've been severely neglecting that. Okay, so we want a 2x2 gap, right? Hear that sound? That's the sound of God. Oh my God! He's God! It's not that good, but still funny. Gee, thanks. That means a lot to a guy like me. I wanna show you a little bit of Slender Man. This seems incorrect. Okay, we have a 2 gap there. Problematic 2 gap. Undo. Hey DJ, won't you play that song for me? 2 here. So what we're doing right now, chatter, new boy, the newest, youngest boy. So we're setting up the challenge. The thing about this version of Tomodachi Life on the show we like to call Total Tomodachi Island is that I can't actually make them do anything. All I can do is set up challenges around the island and hope that they interact with them. So hold on. 60 divided by 4. So like 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's actually really good placement. It's not so much a maze as much as it is they have to brave through the desert of the cactus. problematic thick thigh pussy salad. You're just saying things. And more like thick thighs word salad. I'd like to order some word salad on the side of my nothing burger. Can I get some awesome sauce on my nothing burger? With a side of word salad? Gonna drag them into the challenge, or they have to go there themselves? No, see, that's the thing. I might be their god, but I do not interfere. They need to choose to interact with this challenge of their own volition. And if this looks like one you would come up with weeks in and weeks in, this is, what are we at? Week number 13 of Total Tomodachi Island. We have seen 12 eliminations so far, and we're in the final 10. So what I think is there's currently 10 of them, and we have, I believe, you have 6 fireworks there. You know what? Hold that thought. How about every time someone lights a firework, we get rid of them? So that way, we put only 9 fireworks down. So whoever, instead of there being an elimination via vote today, we just eliminate whoever doesn't light their firework. 7, 8. It's a little uneven, but... And now we wait. Seems like this crew is trying to make their way in right now. They might just be walking right by it. No interest in the cacti whatsoever. Ink CEO walking mysteriously close to their soulmate Yu, and Dope Pig follows Ink CEO behind. Yeah, see, they just need to find... Eventually, they will think that all these cacti placed here is strange. But where is everyone? Okay, board. Oh, man, I wish there was something to do as the cacti looms in the background. And Businessron is... Unevenness gives it character. Oh, he's having a best friend day with his new best friend. Well, that trio walks again. Okay, so we know where 6 of them are. Where's the other 4? Fred 3 is also bored on the opposite side. Okay, and those are the other 3. Jebediah, the Gooner, and Mascot XL are out playing their own game. Follow the leader. It seems already that the different members of each team have broken into squadrons. However, because Fred 3 and Arceus Jr. are the only remaining members of what used to be known as Team Clover, they're a little bit less close to everyone else. Cactus Island has a nice ring to it. Yeah, Cactus Island. I guess the next 2 hours we're going to observe these 10 fireworks. And whoever of these 10, between Arceus Jr. from the Legend Arceus Twitch.tv BHultra Live series, Businessron from Saints Row 2022, Fred 3 from Dark Souls Remastered, Dope Pig from Paper Mario, Ink CEO from Grand Theft Auto Online, Jebediah from Tekken 8, Mascot XL from the WWE 2K games, as is the Gooner, 2Coin is also from Grand Theft Auto, and Yu is from Pikmin 4. All of these are different BHultra Live series, which you can keep up with by going to all the playlists of them on the BHultra Turbo YouTube channel. Turbo channel, make yourself known right now. There's the Turbo channel. You can go to that channel to see all of the streams archived, especially because we're coming up on the 1000th stream. I've been counting each of the streams in order since the beginning, since I started streaming in 2020. In the lineage of BHultra Live streams, the stream you're currently watching is stream number 998. Tomorrow, God willing, we will begin stream 999, and then when I come back on Monday, will be the very special 1000th BHultra Live stream. Okay, it seems like he's running. 2Coin's going somewhere. On his way after remembering an urgent task. Just running by. There's only 2 entrances for the cacti. Running past them all together. Maybe I need to make it more clear that they do... do you have that memorized? Yeah. I mean, that implies that what I just said was succinct, and I don't think it was. Okay, I can't put that there. Or I can? See, we'll put the lights here so that way they know it's an entrance. I have so much to catch up on Cook. Well, don't worry. Luckily, these streams are a good little celebration of this. You could jump in whenever, but the longtime chatters, if you don't know, I'm streaming on both Twitch and the YouTube channel right now, can recommend their favorite series. Okay, now what is it this time? It's always something with you, isn't it? Hello. Okay, so you know that Dopig is currently living with his husband, right? Like, you know that, right? You were at the wedding. You saw it happen firsthand. But sure, whatever, why not? A big house where I live with my husband and also our kind of awkward friend. Enjoy doing every day? I'm feeling some type of way today. Well, let me ask you, Melody, what is your favorite video game? Give me like a top 5. I was gonna just say favorite altogether, but it's very likely I probably haven't played it. We got a lot of series on BHultra Live. Or, if you like being in the YouTube chat, subscribe to the Turbo channel and then see whenever we stream over there. Because the streams that are on the main channel are very... they're less. You know, it's only Tuesdays and Wednesdays, which is the podcast and Total Tomodachi Islands. These are really the only streams that fit the main channel. Now, how on earth did that work?
We are so compatible. Let's move in together.
Does this mean that Businessron moves in with Dopig and... Okay, hitting that shit, alright. Dude, this is the worst set. Imagine you're Dopig, and you live with your spouse, and the person who's secretly in love with you and trying to separate your relationship. This is what college is like, I think. Gonna be mad disappointed, low. I'm the most lame gamer. Does that mean you don't like any games at all? You should go live with Dopig. Alright, Mr. Ultra Happy Tomodachi. Hashtag hump da. Wow, the 3 roommates. I mean, this is a solid alliance, considering... I mean, by the end of today, there will only be 9 of us. This makes up a third. Assuming that none of them get eliminated, of course. Just kind of, Josh, you're not subbed anymore, but you have technically been watching BHultra live streams. I guess tag tournament doesn't really work anymore. Fuck, what is the Tekken tournament called? Is it just called, like, the King of Fighters? Hold on. I feel like we looked this up last time. No, King of Iron Fist tournament. There we go. Okay, they live in Iron Fist house.
King of Iron Fist.
Yes, just the singular king.
Iron.
How many people can you have living in one house? Surely it makes sense for all the competitors to live in a house together, no? In theory. MG High colorblind. Josh, so anyway, I don't know if I finished my question. Josh, you've been here the longest. What has been your favorite BHultra live series on stream? I guess the live kind of begets stream. I don't need to specify. Okay, so, has anyone... Okay, wait. But who did it? Fuck, wait, we don't know who that was. I believe that was you. That means we can get rid of this one. Okay, you has gained immunity. Oh, you could just walk right through the cacti, huh? To be fair, nobody thought to do that. Alright, you and Arceus Jr. have gained immunity. Fuck, which one was it? Hold on. This one. They can continue to light fireworks, but it won't matter. He's gonna keep lighting all of them, huh? I guess he could technically do that. Arceus Jr. has immunity. You
Way too loud?
has immunity. What are you saying? Meanwhile, Fred 3 is just training amongst the... I think he got lost in the cacti. What's going on with you? Will nobody think of Mascot XL and help them? You know what, let's be messy. Wow. You look to be having a great time in your new apartment, but, Mascot XL needs your help. Right at the entrance, too. Can I move this camera just so I can see the fireworks? Nobody's in there right now. Fall Guys fall easily than the Halloween or console tournaments. That's true. If you don't want to watch full streams and go to the BHultra Turbo YouTube channel, you can watch edits that give you the full rundown of the history of Fall Guys Fall, of the 4th of July Star Tropic streams, of the annual Gaming Roulette streams. Okay, Dreamlight Valley, Animal Crossing, this game, the DS Yoshi Craft World, and I don't know, Minecraft. All right. Here's what I recommend. Go to the... Let me actually do this in real time. Okay. Go to the BHultra Turbo YouTube channel. Go to playlists. Sort by last video added. Yeah, you want to find the Animal Crossing New Horizons playlist. But then, go to the 6th stream. Start with that one. That was 2024. That's when we were doing a show called the Nintendo Switch Kick the Bucket Countdown. And I played New Horizons for 3 hours, and then every subsequent week when I would play a different Nintendo Switch game leading up to the release of the Switch 2, I would spend the last 30 or 20 minutes playing Animal Crossing. So that way, you get to check in with Penn Island every week. And then, just go to that playlist and start with 6. You don't have to watch the full streams of the other stuff, but it's good to have. And that'll also give you the rundown of stream characters, of regular chatters, of everything like that. Then you'll be all ready. Was Igor Simp? No, Igor Simp didn't make it to this island, right? Okay, watch all of those, and then... Okay, Arceus Jr. is still setting these off. And then you're going to want to go to the WWE 2K24 series to learn more about Igor Simp. And that'll easily transition into this series. Keith the Bucket was fun. Shout out to Detective Pikachu Divorce. Yeah, classic. What about everyone else? Does anyone else have a favorite series? Oh, there's a new type of firework. Bro, you didn't hear a new firework drop. Wait, fountain firework. How does that work? How does that fire work? Listen, we got 2 more hours, and already 2 of them have gained immunity. Oh! It seems Arceus Jr. is helping Fred 3 gain immunity. I'm going to count that. I think that's immunity for Fred 3. Arceus Jr. found the way and is now holding down the ladder, or rather, lowering down the ladder so that others can join him. I don't know why Arceus Jr. wouldn't help Fred 3, though. They've been nothing but trouble for them. So right now, the only people with immunity are Arceus Jr., you, and Fred 3. Everyone else is just faffing about. Once we get down to the last 2, that's when things are going to get messy. Okay, everyone wants something. What is it? You made a dark fountain. Oh, double game. No repeats with a group? Okay. I forgot Parachamp is a food. Noodle. Boiled dumplings. I love calamari. Brendan. I look so fucking stupid right now. Green pepper. I can't breathe out of my nose, so I'm just sitting here at my desk with the controller in my hand, slack-jawed. Pickles.
Lobster was a repeat.
Bless you. Thank you. Great job. You've been playing games with me all day, Ink CEO. Sci-fi movie. Alright, well, you guys are faffing about in here. There's a challenge to be won. I am not a prize to be won. You know, self-editing firework? No, Arceus Jr. just playing around with them. Only 6 more fireworks remain. And Ink CEO 2 Coin, Mascot XL Businesstron, Jebediah Dopig, and the Gooner have not lit one yet. Have not spliffed one up. Okay, what's going on with you? Your ugly ass haircut. Unfortunately, Fred 3 is safe. And will stick around for another week at the very least. That's... I was just right out of breath. That's escargot. What's weird is that when it zoomed out, I was immediately going to be like, oh, I was wrong. That's the flower boss. I recognize that anywhere. From my indie RPG I never finished. That's a plate of something. This is the Alex Riley briefcase. Shout out Weekly Monday Nights. The Money in the Bank winner. I would like to go and do more wrestling simulation stuff. But I think it'd be more fun to involve the patrons in that. Now that we know that 2K24 has remote play. A gold bar? Oh, you know, weirdly, I'm a real chud because I wanted that super scope. If you gave me an option between a gold bar and a super scope, I want that Nintendo memorabilia. Before I check in with anyone else. Oh, the Gooner is on the move. Congratulations to all the Gooner fans. The Gooner is safe for now. Underline the Gooner. This does not bode well for the whole Jebediah Dopig Mascot XL Businesstron storyline. Assuming that Ink CEO or 2 Coin get involved. Oh, Ink CEO is on the move. Avoiding the cacti altogether. Fred 2 sneezes just... Holy shit, they're going turbo mode now. They're trying to fly away. Fly away now! Okay, so you got a problem. And I got a solution. Yeah, I was thinking that. It doesn't really... It's not a very 2 Coin-esque room. Let's see. What does represent 2 Coin a little better? Is there like a room with 2 sides to it? That plush has 2 faces. We want one that's split down the middle. I don't have enough money for any of these, I realized.
Please come again.
I spent all my money on cacti, I forgot. Well... You could have the dilapidated... No, you could have the antique set. I think this used to belong to AZ Senior, but... I mean, they've been gone for weeks now. Months, even. Thing about this is I need to go to main channel, right? Because I was putting together a little unlisted playlist. A little secret playlist. If we were to add a 30-month sub badge, what would it be? Let's see here. View your channel. The live tab. If I add this to the little unlisted... Shut up. Little unlisted playlist I got going on. Yeah, the catch-up. And we'll just add something else to it. When we decide or when we see whoever gets eliminated. Somebody else wanted something, but I want to check on these fountains. The dark fountain. I do want to see what the deal is with these new fireworks, but I think I have to buy some first. Can it be Wagai?
Hello.
The creature or the guy?
I think Sun and Boss would be fast friends.
Yeah, let's try
What
it.
should we talk about to
I gotta
help
call
them
him
get
Sun.
along?
Well, they're both trying to win.
Got it. I'll go
Trying to
round
win.
up Sun and Boss.
The guy. Sure, we could do the guy. a guy is what you mean, of course. Ugh.
Boss, say hello to Son.
Think it should be the fat star.
this
I mean,
is
I
boss.
think that Nilla takes precedent here because they're at 30
Do you
months.
feel like talking about
Can I do this right now, actually?
Trina Win? I don't want to brag or anything, but I don't think you'll find anyone on all of Tomodachi who's better at Trina Win than me.
That's easy. I don't expect folks who can tell me what difference.
They have names for each other already. I wanna show you little bit of Slender Man. Okay, I can get the little emote in here. I mean, some of them I can just make PNGs. I can just copy it exactly from that comic. Okay. What would Ink CEO call Arceus Jr. and what would Arceus Jr. call the Ink CEO? I think we've already done this, but I feel like because the Ink CEO runs out of the Diamond Casino. Maybe we have done this already, but that is how you spell diamond, right? Remember that was one that always
Diamond,
tripped me up when I was a
want to
kid. This makes sense because he's from ancient Hisui.
Having them talk about Trina Win was a wonderful
See,
idea.
everyone is trying to form their
I think
different
this is
trio
the
because
start
they
of a
know by the
beautiful
end of
friendship.
today that there's only going to be 9 remaining. With the power in numbers. What can I get you? What do you get the man that has everything? Some kind of new sport? We're out of balls, unfortunately. I feel like sweeping bow. What did I just say? Sweep? No, that's correct. I was so focused on not saying bow, and that which was correct. It just felt wrong.
I
Brendan,
feel like I got one step closer
I'm gonna
to my
kill
true
you,
self.
Brendan. The man who loved beer.
Well,
So is anyone else? No, Mascot XL is trying to get in. There we go. Hold on, now we're getting somewhere. Think long and hard about. Oh, they're planning a gathering here. This is gonna change some things. Are they seriously gonna gather around? Nobody's lit. There's only 5 fireworks left, and there's 6 of them. Jebediah has yet to light a firework. Mascot XL has yet to light a firework. Wait. Okay, Mascot XL has lit a firework. This firework, to be precise. Oh, they've stopped the gathering. Which Mascot XL got that point? And using the maracas to try and bait people over. Seems like these two don't get along. I mean, it makes sense, considering the business trot of it all. 4 fireworks remain. We're still waiting for 2 coin, Ink CEO, Businesstron, Jebediah, or Dopig. Now things are getting a little tense on Total Tomodachi Island. I think everyone else is okay. Yeah, I'm gonna observe while I do these badges. Because I can honestly get it in right now. Might as well.
Stay MTRG.
Let me open up these comics.
Yeah.
Which one gives me the best view of the guy? Oh, of the star, right? Or rather, the thing. We don't actually know what he is. It could be anything.
Grab range.
Always with the grab range with these
Range.
guys.
Grab range.
He's spamming it. He's spamming his grab.
Yoi show. Yoi show. Dia.
Okay, mascot has lit another one, but it, you know, that don't matter. Because mascot has already lit one.
Oi, Cheetah.
I'm staring at them. I got multiple monitors.
Aliens
Still
are
nothing.
in the future.
You are nothing.
Duckboy show. Say,
Can I make it a 1 border, a 2 border? I think they're trying to bait Jeb into coming over here.
Saya, Oria,
You say Porygon?
Duckboy show.
Call them Thing 1, Thing 2, and Thing 3. Makes more sense to be a PNG.
Free. Being old and tall.
Light the fireworks. Light the fuse. Dynamite.
Hiya. Up. Say,
Jeb, the challenge is being won around you. You gotta do something.
Saya,
Last chance, buddy.
Joy show.
People are applauding, and they're coming over here.
Saya,
I believe that is the Ink CEO. The Ink CEO has yet to light one of his own. And... never mind. Wait. Relaxing Date is illuminated by the fireworks. Have they even lit it yet? Yes, okay. Okay, US carried Ink CEO to another victory. That's 1 for the Ink CEO. Meaning that, again, 3 fireworks remain, but we have between 2 coin, Businesstron, Jebediah, and Dopig. Oh, there's Jebediah and Dopig. This whole Businesstron, Jebediah, Dopig situation's getting real messy. 20 minutes before I could clock out, I've been holding for like 3 hours. Now I'm an ace. Wait. Planning a gathering here. Nobody's lit anything, though. See, now I'm observing closely. I'll be honest, the cactus weren't as big a part of the challenge as I would have thought. We might be out of here sooner than I thought. Luckily to have another sick day. I'm observing closely. Is anyone else gathering here? We're still waiting on Jebediah, Dopig, Businesstron, and 2Coin. I think everyone else is inside. Well, Jeb is playing with Fred 3. Inksio's listening to music. They lit it? Alright, that's a Dopig. Which one is it? Hold on. That one. Yeah. Alright, 2 aerial fireworks remain. Dopig has gained immunity. This is now a race between Jebediah, Businesstron, and 2Coin. If there was ever a possibility for Businesstron to knock Jebediah out of the competition and split up another marriage, today would be the day. I'm just gonna zoom in on Mascot and just watch this happen. Okay. Finalize these emotes. Save as. Put that there. Do this thing. Yeah, whatever happened to that guy who got the 30 badge prior? I didn't think about that. We haven't heard from them in a while. Such is life. Life is ball. Ball to the touch. Bow to the bow to bow to bow diggy. And so on and so forth. We're losing a lot of intricate details when we shrink these characters down. You're gonna get his chibi form. There we go. Alright. Save as. Save as. Anything change? I don't think so. We're still just watching Mascot XL. Mascot XL is trying to draw other people to here. They want the challenge to be over fast, too. Alright, there we go. Now open up Twitch over here. I think it's once we get to the final 8, I think we can start doing votes, can't we? I think that's how it works. Or we can at least hedge bets on who's gonna get eliminated. So then community? No, subscriptions. Subscription names, no. Badges. Oh! What's going on with you? Where's the new badge? I'm trying! Hold on. How do I edit these? Next badge that will unlock August 29th, 2026. Okay, well, that didn't do anything. Yeah, lead the people over here using the maracas. I'll stand right betwixt the two towers. Why can't I add a new badge? Subscriber badge. Hold on. Let's ask the internet. Oh, okay, that's just Fred 3. Viewer rewards, preferences. Community. Roles. Preferences have on the left. Subscription, loyalty badges. I feel like that's what I was doing. So the Inxio is also already lit one. None of these people are new. What's going on? What is this? Oh, it's I thought it was a fucking ball. Okay, it's Jeb. Jeb is also yet to light any of these. But everyone else is having a gay old time. Current badges. Oh, wait, here we go. 2.5. There we are. Okay. Did it work? None of this is new to these guys. Alright. By uploading some of these images, you confirm that you own all rights to the images. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, we now have a 2.5 year badge. I mean, you know, the next badge will be decided, in what, 6 months' time? August, September, October, November, December. I guess around January, if we're streaming at the end of December. That one's gonna be tough. Does anything go beyond 4.5 years? I guess we have to unlock the next one. There's gotta be a max at some point, right? Max. Twitch. Sub badge. Affiliates can upload to 12 slots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that true? Covering up to 1 year. Partners will unlock 60 slots. Okay, wait, so maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, we're gonna get up to 4 years, and then if we're not partner, we're just fucked, I guess. I guess the next goal should be to become Twitch partner. None of these 3 that are lighting fireworks right now need to be. Only 3 people left on this island don't have immunity. Something's going on in here. What is it? Lost in thought. Everyone's thinking about business trouble behind his back.
I just wanted to say that I love you, but it's wrong. That's why I can't stop staring at you.
Excuse me? That's so fucked up that Business Trend is so stuck on this whole Doe Pig Jeb and I relationship when everyone else on the island is gagging for it. So to speak. So everyone in the locker room wants Business-tron, right? Because Gooner and Mascot are living together. Consolidate your forces. Oh, what's going on with the 2 coin?
Hello. I'm 2 Coin. You know, for lost years.
When did this happen? I don't know. This is all new.
I want to be friends with Mascot.
mascot XL. Flip a coin.
Okay, I mean, listen, I,
We talk
go
about-
ahead, but, you are one of 3 people.
What did you have in
That I want to combine the 2 bits I was doing. I was gonna do either Brendan or Slender Man. Brendan. A redraw of home movies, except they're all different creepypasta characters.
Oh, good. Talk to
They
me
all live in
about
the Slender Man's big
Brendan.
mansion.
Flip a coin.
Dude, that awkward feeling when your brother turned white because a thing of bleach fell on him. Yeah, I'm glad you're going on side quests and making friends, but listen, today is not a friend episode. There is no vote happening.
Do you feel like talking about
I got the star, but it's not showing. Strange.
Brenderman?
Maybe it just takes a little bit to get in there. Brenderman. Brenderman. Bless.
My Brenderman impression. I've never tried before, but I'm feeling brave. Flip a coin. How's this? Hiding ho. Look at me. I'm Brenderman.
He would not say that shit. Oh, maybe he would. Shows what I know. Brenderman. One of the proxies came back with a girl from middle school. What do we do? She wants to be a creepypasta Brenderman. She's been trying to sleep with Happy Appy. We can't stop her. Brenderman, Happy Appy, and Rapper Rat have been hooking up behind the scenes. They think we don't know. 2 coin and Mascot XL. I don't know, I never thought I'd get this far. Legally distinct.
Hey, jokester.
We just call him Money. I had a math teacher in like 11th grade who would say everything was money. He reminded me a lot of Peppermint Larry, but you'll hear more about that pretty soon.
Looks like my Brenderman impression really brought jokester and I together.
Aw, 2 coins out making friends. It might not even matter if you get eliminated, man. You gotta lock in. Do you like that crack as a little British soldier hat down here? Little bit of Brenderman. How are you only level 3? You make me depressed, 2 coin. Yeah, probably that, right? All about flipping that coin. Always flipping people the coin. Listlessly.
I feel like I'm getting closer to who I truly am. Flip a coin.
Yeah, I wanted to see what's going on with the cacti. I'll be honest, the cacti was a little bit of a dud. No, it's not really preventing them from getting to the fireworks. If anything, they're just walking through here. And we got an hour and a half left, and there's 2 more spots. I guess we could thicken the brush a little bit around it. But we do want the other 3 to, like, eventually get to the fireworks, no? You just want to put something here.
I would just love it if there
I don't think we have it in the
was
budget,
something.
Arceus Jr. No. Absolutely nothing, no. Oh, they're all just fucking hanging out in here? Neither Jebediah nor Businessstron. Businessstron is studying in his own room. Oh, no, of course not. I got a gift for you, actually. If you want to do a little bit more research. Can you get to the bottom of... Did I get rid of it? Is it gone? No, can you get to the bottom of this historical document? I need you to make sense of this. Businessstron is uncovering the mystery of the island. He's trying to figure out where he came from. He's unaware that he came from a lab on a different island. But he loves it. The shirt's staring me in the eyes. But what do you... I don't think you've done any of these things. You strike me as someone who could benefit from a camera, though. It's not like you don't already have enough cameras set up all over the island. A lot of this CCTV footage doesn't even look like it's on this island. Okay. You're off doing that. Oh! They've already escaped. No, Jeb is still in there. So we're waiting for either Jeb, 2Coin, or Business-Tron. Jeb is in the house, as is Business-Tron, cooking up some bullshit. And 2Coin is out on a restaurant date with Mascot XL. It's one of those observing challenges we'd have to sit back and observe. The rest of the islanders figured it out. Sorry, heavens. We got more stuff? Oh yeah, the fountain fire. Well, what makes the fountain firework different? Does it go in the fountain? I don't think so. When we get down to the last firework, we'll replace it with the fountain one. Because again, there is no vote today. Whoever comes in last will be the only one without immunity, and they will be eliminated of, I want to say of their own volition. That seems a little unfair, but that's basically true, right? If you're not competing in the challenge, that's kind of on you. And we want the final 9 to be the toughest players, the people that actually care about winning.
I've been thinking too hard. My head feels all fuzzy inside.
Let's take a look. Yeah, see, here's your problem. You have an eating disorder. As do most men that are obsessed with protein.
Phew. I feel so much better now.
And? Oh, you also have a crush on Business-Tron.
And shows and stuff.
Wait, what did you just say? That was a weirdly pertinent thing to say. Okay, if I just set the camera on these fireworks and go blow my nose, I'm not gonna miss anything, am I? Alright, chat, you're in charge. I'm gonna put the chat on screen. I need you guys right now. We're in the final 10. Okay? Between Arceus Jr., you, Ink CEO, Mascot XL, Jebediah, Dopig, Business-Tron, The Gooner, 2Coin, and Fred3. Who do you guys want to see win the whole kit and caboodle? I'm like genuinely leaking as I'm saying this. Hold on.
Subscribe!
Oh! Every time. I'm surprised this microphone still works. Sorry. Sorry, I fell underneath my own desk. Subscribe! I missed something. Does that mean somebody, Dopig, lady who ripped BHultra? Didn't get eliminated last week, BHultra would have breezed through the challenge. That's true. It was BHultra's lack of friends that cost her last time. This is why I want to not leave the challenges up to a vote as much. Because... Okay, did I miss anything while I was gone, by the way? I can't imagine I did. Won't somebody think of the business, Trod? What are you thinking about? Always in that white void. He's mocking me. This is so... I'm out of here, man. Stolen valor. Ableism. Jebediah doesn't get eliminated, though my BF is rooting for Businesstron to win the whole show. Well, I mean, either of them could get eliminated here. Unless 2Coin wants to take one for the team. Speaking of... I mean... Okay, I have a question. The challenge is still in play, right? We still got at least like a solid... Watching Arceus Jr. closely. Would it count as me getting involved in the challenge if I bring someone over to pick up Businesstron? Because technically he's still in the running. If nobody helps up Businesstron, then he's definitely going to lose. Is it my place to, like, send the Gooner or Mascot XL over to pick up Businesstron to help their relationship flourish? Or is that not my place? Do I have to wait for someone to stand in front of him? Because I think these two are just going to walk right by him. If that was me dying on the street, you would have walked right past me. Damn. Okay, 2Coin is... making his way over here. What's the consensus on this? Do I wait for someone to stand in front of him and get the little yellow line so we know that they choose to help him up? Because what if nobody chooses to help up the Businesstron? I gotta say, I say wait for someone to get close. All right. I mean, like, we probably have a while left in this challenge. I have a perfect vision line from Businesstron to the fireworks right now. Just waiting on 2Coin or Jebediah. Ooh, speak of the devil and they will come. Oh, it's 2Coin and Jebediah. This is mean. This is mean. Come on, give him a fighting chance. You wouldn't just leave him here. I'm wedged in a hole, this isn't right. If I'm going down, make a fair fight. It's beneath you to abandon a girl in a... Oh, he's just playing a video game by here. You guys are legitimately the last three. I guess I'll just camp by Businesstron until someone decides to help. Doesn't seem like anyone's getting closer to the fireworks. Anyone that doesn't already have immunity. They're all just walking right by him. Didn't even see him there at first. This is fucked up. This is fucked up and evil. Okay, 2Coin wants to play a game. Jebediah is playing a game. And Businesstron has fallen lame. Wait. Do you see something? What is a boy you see? Oh. Do I have to hold up a big sign that says Businesstron needs help? Show a little courteous. A little bit of Slender Man. You would think that anyone that was in love with Businesstron would swoop in to help, whether it be Gooner or Mascot. They're just lighting fireworks in front of them. Well, therein lies the other problem. If I play with 2Coin, that means they're gonna move. And I don't think they do move until I play with them. I'm late. Well, we're coming down to the wire right now. The challenge is we got a new cactus, right? A new cactus item. So we surrounded the fountain with cactus. Because we're in the final 10, we put 9 fireworks all around. And instead of there being a vote today, everyone has the opportunity to gain immunity for themselves. Everyone has lit a firework and that firework has been removed so far. Except for Jebediah, who stands right in front of them. Businesstron, who has fallen and nobody will help, and 2Coin, who is stuck in a perpetual state of wanting to play a game. Whoever between these three does not light a firework will be going home. No vote required. Jebediah seems to be throwing the challenge. He's been at the cacti multiple times and never interacted with the fireworks. Maybe he's just scared. He's got a little... Oh. Maybe he heard us. Or maybe the fireworks are just taken up by everyone else. He seems to be leaving. Okay, he's doing his new yoga, right. You see the three of them, an exact triangle away from each other. We could draw a perfect trigonometry line through them all. Any of them, whoever does not light a firework will be going home. And the extra little wrinkle is that Jebediah now, or rather Businesstron, is now living with the married couple. They got married today, of Dopig and Jebediah, while trying to needle into their relationship and separate them because Businesstron is still in love with Dopig. Meanwhile, Mascot XL and the Gooner seemingly have fallen for Businesstron as well. If Businesstron wants a shot at Dopig, they'll need to personally remove Jebediah. Every time a couple gets married, something bad happens to them almost immediately. Arceus Jr. saved. He needs it after losing Girl Trade. Yeah. I mean, it was Arceus Jr. and Fred, too, that, like, lit the fireworks really early on. The last bastions of Team Clover are still around. A day will come eventually where there just is no more members of Team Clover. Oh, wait. You see something, Dopig? Dopig is unsure of what to do. Does he bother helping the Businesstron? This is an interesting dichotomy. Because Dopig, his former best friend Businesstron, he knows if he helps Businesstron, it's only going to hurt Jebediah. So he stands in front of him and just walks away. Meanwhile, Jebediah seems to be distracted. It seems like the Gooner and you are trying to keep Jeb away from the fireworks. And 2Coin is still... Do I play the game with 2Coin? It'll get him to move. Let's see what else everyone else wants. Going on with Fred 3. NPCs help by themselves. Yeah, they do. They're gonna drag them to help. Sometimes they'll stand in front of it and the little yellow line will appear above it. Okay. Everyone wants to get along with Jeb. Where's joining Smash? Man, we've been on this game for a while, huh? A lot here. I know joining Smash was one of them. Also, I'm sick today is what you missed. Pokemon and Tekken, that's really their only connection. Oh, we could have done with Pokken. Ah, whatever. I'm gonna go blow my nose while we let this play out. I don't have any tissue, so I gotta keep getting a roll of toilet paper.
Do you feel like talking about joining Smash?
Sure. But tell me, Arceus Jr., how much do you know about joining Smash?
Oh, like so much.
Nothing.
I
knows
study
nothing.
the joining Smash rulebook every night before bed.
That's a fool's errand. There are no
some serious
rules.
Dedication.
Oh wow,
But you
helmet's
know,
off. Yeah,
I've always
last week he
wanted
asked
to
if he
give
should get a
pro
haircut, and I'm
joining
like, oh
Smash a
yeah.
shot.
And then he just
Maybe
didn't
one
cut his
day
hair
we
and
can do
dyed it
together.
instead. And he's just begging somebody to bring it up. Probably interact with 2Coin since there's no other way. Yeah, I'm gonna interact with everyone else first. Do I gotta do more nicknames? I mean, surely Pokken, right? I feel like he'd call him Pokken.
Hey, Pokken, long
Nope.
time no see. Pokken, want to hang out? Pokken, want to hang it.
And Bandai Namco did also work on the new Pokemon Snap. They're gonna just do Snap, right? Isn't that the name of one of the Pokemon characters? Snap, catch 'em.
Want to
I feel like I almost just threw up just then. Congrats, gang. Anyone else gotten closer? Topig doesn't need to. Alright, we wanted to go through all of everyone's problems before. Okay, well, let's play a game with Mascot XL first. You know I love a Me Shadow quiz. Everyone's got their iconic silhouette. See, Mascot XL, now you're looking like the way that you look at. I'm losing it, sorry. That's Arceus Jr. If you asked me weeks ago, I wouldn't know. His trash-ass fit. That's Fred 3. Also hard to tell. But I can see that teal hair piercing through. That's the 2 coin. A lot of suspense on that one. Alright, now we'll play with 2 coin. I think, Steve, I'm gonna go with middle. My beautiful wife, Steve. Alright. I'm having a meeting. Nobody is helping the Businesstron. Let's play your game. Fine, I'll play your game. Maybe maybe if we help him, he'll help the Businesstron. So we got a whole another hour. I don't care if it takes the whole hour for one of them to activate the fireworks. The challenges are always pretty short anyway. Rub my sick hand all over his back. Blowing my nose on his swim trunks.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You would. I'm gonna go with middle, Steve. What is this? Picture book. Okay, now will anyone think of the business? Nobody? You're all just gonna pass by him. Sometimes Businesstron gets himself in situations and I don't feel bad for him, and sometimes the world is so cruel to Businesstron. See, overall, did you guys pick the one person you want to win the entire thing? So we are in the final, we're in 10 right now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, the final 10. Over halfway through the show. Who would have thought we would have made it this far? Honestly, if you asked me to pick the final 10 out of the lineup, I don't think it would have been them. There's some from weeks and weeks and weeks ago on Total Tomodachi Island. I hardly even remember. That's why I think, although it takes up a lot of streams, I do think it would be a fun show to keep doing continuously. Assuming that we can keep coming up with new challenges. I have no opinion, lol. I mean, you've been here enough today out of the 10 we currently have. If you had to pick one out of Arceus Jr., Businesstron, Fred 3, Doe Pig, Ink CEO, Jebediah, Mascot XL, The Gooner, 2 Coin, you... Oh! Jeb, please, help a man in need. These 3 that we're looking at right now are the only 3 that haven't lit the fireworks yet. And Jeb is going back in his house. I feel bad, because now that he's balding up top, he's gonna burn. BHultra would have been a good winner too, but alas, yeah. But hey, now you guys can go back through the, on the Turbo channel, the Heart Gold Nuzlocke playlist and learn where we left off. I do want to go back to that at some point. To give a little hint, it's not Heart Gold, but if part of the... If the goal of the special 1000th stream is finally finishing something. It's only a handful of streams that we've left unfinished. We may need to move the podcast date soon. Which might open up... Okay, thank you. Purple one then, solely because I feel pity for him. This 2-coin walks on by. I pity you, Business Tron. Did we get a new wish? Did we get a Fairly Odd Parrots the new wish? I gotta stop talking the rest of the day because I gotta fear myself. I fear myself. Another new build. Hydrangea. Especially if we do new... new season on the same island. Although it does take up a lot of space. I like the idea of keeping the top 11, but then replacing the next 11 with different characters. Although maybe it makes more sense for it to be 13. And that was the deal with the later Total Drama seasons, right? They were shortened down. Mascot XL has really grown on me. Root for them, but I'd be satisfied with most of the other contestants. Yeah, I mean, these are all pretty established characters right now. That's just off the metric of making it this far. Maybe it's the shirt. Maybe people are afraid by the shirt. They think it's a real tiger. Like I said, some of these challenges are just observing. And all we could do is just watch. Well, Business-tron begs for help, and nobody will bother to help him. Truly shows how cutthroat the rest of the island is. Jebediah has walked back inside. Up the stairs to his Jeb room. And 2-coin has taken a Ferris wheel date with the Mascot XL. I suppose I just wait for someone to help him, but I fear nobody will. Observe, worm. Sorry, if you could tell, I'm sick right now. I guess we just... Listen, some of these... When you're, a cameraman in the wild, a documentarian like myself, you can't get involved. You just have to watch. To stand by. If we have to stick this camera on him for an hour and wait for... I should just bring the whole toilet paper over here, right? The whole... I just gotta remember to put it back. Oh, God. I choose to read this as a good sign. My body is healing itself. And now it's flushing out all the toxins out. Because I went through different stages of sick in my stomach, in my head, in my throat, in my bones. The fact that it's only the nose now, it's all gotta leak out of me. Nothing's happening though. I mean, the cactus is the whole part of the challenge. I feel like now it's too late to make it easier, right? Like, the challenge already started. Just walking right on through the ball. I think, unfortunately, we just have to set the camera down and observe. Alright, this is going to open up the Q&A portion of the stream. If you guys have ever had... Sorry. Have ever had any questions for me, your host, BHultra Live... Now would be the time to do it. Dude, you need actual tissues and maybe a doctor if you're not better in over a week. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's only been a handful of days. And I have been getting better. It's just that now all I have is a runny nose. Whereas before, I had everything else wrong. I think I'll probably be in tip-top shape tomorrow. But that's how I keep them on the hook. Hey, if you want to find out if I'm dead or not tomorrow, tune in to either twitch.tv or the BHultra Turbo YouTube channel. One, to see if I can afford Splatoon Raiders, and the other to see if I've died or not. I could pay my rent now, actually, live on stream. Let me show you guys my little rent setup right now. I missed a call. I missed a call! Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I could just do that over here. And you will be none the wiser. I'm actually spending $900 and nobody even knows. Let's see. They're playing ball in front of his corpse. Charges. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's see. What do I got in the bank right now? That's so embarrassing. I have my bank app on my phone, and right above it, I have the DoorDash app, which uses the same color scheme. No more sinking feeling than when you're trying to open your bank account. Instead, you open up the DoorDash app. If there was anything to weigh on my bank, okay. Oh, God, I'm going to throw up. Sorry. It's less, though. Less than you would think. I'm not going to end up making more money doing any of this stuff. So what I need to do is find a way to spend less money. Okay, I've submitted that. Maybe I'm too used to, like, having a packed house and I only ever need my space. But honestly, if I was in charge of this place, it's like a 3-bedroom place, I'd be splitting this shit 7 ways. I'd be having people live in the kitchen. If it gets my rent down to, like, $300, then I'm taking it. Obviously, that's illegal, so I would never admit to actually doing that. Because it's a crime or something. How does the Gooner feel about this? He's gonna be thinking about Businessron again. They keep trying to grow old with the Businessron, and yet neither of them are... Can I just, like, place them in front of the Businessron? Maybe, like, feet away.
It's so cozy.
It's fucked up that Mascot XL and the Gooner live together, and they both had the same sharing sweaters dream. Matching sweaters? Hey, you know, if you want to get closer to Businessron, he's boiling on the pavement right now. He's cooking outside. And nobody's doing anything to help him. Oh! Wait, what? Somebody helped the Businessron up while we weren't looking. I must have been Mascot XL. The one time we look away. Okay, well now Businessron is back in the playing field. And now legitimately all we do is wait. Yeah, but look how much fun they're having. Dude, go outside and help him. Run to him, quickly. Okay, 2 coins on the move. 2 coin, would you perhaps, perchance, like to partake in the fireworks? You dropped something.
Thanks.
Try not to lose it again, okay?
I won't let it out of my sight.
I think while the Gooner was dreaming of the Businessron, Mascot XL actually took the initiative. The question is, will 2 coin take the firework initiative? You can do that on their own without you letting them help? Yeah, I think eventually someone will go up. But they need to do it of their own volition. But you gotta do it every day. 2 coin is looking directly at the firework. He could not be closer than anyone else right now. Yeah, those fireworks are to your left. The ones to your left, buddy. They're right over... Oh! Oh, you're bored? You're about to be eliminated and you're bored. Or are you going to take the actual maze way? You're going to go through the lights. Yeah, the one... You see how you're looking to the left and that maze... You see that maze over the... Okay. Now we wait. Even if it takes us an hour, someone's going to light these fireworks. Dum, 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 dum. I think Businessron just went home. But where's Jeb? Huh. You guys are already... Wait, are you not married?
I'm not even sure what the stream is.
No, you're in love with your spouse.
If
If I had a child... No. It's not how we do things on this island. You can't just add another competitor. It don't work like that. You're trying to create an alliance in and of yourself. You've been trying to befriend every... Okay, well, Jeb just walked away.
Oh, I just recalled the best memory, and then immediately forgot what it was.
Maybe it's getting immunity and winning the challenge. The fireworks are right there. Spend some real time with my Ann Thor. This thing rules if you're a fan of DS 3DS form factor. The thing is that, like, when I was... Before I was a streamer, I really liked handheld consoles, but now that I am, like, I kind of exclusively played video games on stream through the capture card, so I don't reap the same benefits as of a handheld console as I did in my youth. They allowed it in Squid Games. Squid Games! Okay, Jeb, I think is waiting outside the house, checking the mail. Either of them, okay, Businesstron, do something. The fireworks are right over there. Down to the final 3. Make a beeline there. Okay, did a little twirl. We're getting somewhere. Seems like we're making our way towards the cacti. Now it seems like we're making our way past... I don't know how to respond to that. I don't know what you want me to say about that. Where are you going? To 2 Coins' house? Okay, well, they're gonna have a little meeting. I guess everyone is strategizing about who they want to have eliminated. Well, it's either them or it's Jeb, and Jeb is also at home. So we watch from the bird's eye view, wait for someone to do anything. When do we cut this off? When's it? Because I know these streams are normally 3 hours. When is an appropriate time to call it and say, like, okay, we got to do a vote? Because I don't think these 3 are gonna... I know normally it gets down to the wire, but right now we're just sitting here waiting. Alright, now would be the time to ask questions about any of these total Tomodachi Life characters. And rather, what series would be represented if we did decide to do this again? Oh, somebody's in trouble. I didn't mean to leave like that. Good till 5. Yeah, but we got a strict stream limit over here. I'm saying if the stream ends in like 50 minutes, we have to call it before then and do the actual vote. You've been thinking pretty hard a lot lately. It better not be protein in here again. That big fat star better become a character. We already had a Witwagus rep. If you decided to continue the series, would you make it total Tomodachi action or just another island season? I think I could call it action. I think it would still be difficult to think of more challenges, though. Even though I think that the 22 Islander thing... Oh, and Mascot's in here, too. And what perhaps is going on with you.
What Narvel Plumbing Durgo bring?
This is going to talk about how in love they are again.
My sweet boss. Well, it's a little embarrassing to admit, but I want to start trying to win for a living.
I mean, that's kind of their job right now.
Our love will last a lifetime. We'll be together forever, boss. My darling boss, always keeping it real. The first time I met you, I thought you were like a star.
Star mention.
For real, a star in a glove. A combination that can't be beat.
That's
Oh,
tough.
Boss, my
They know they're
dear.
coming up on the
And
anniversary.
it's already
What are we at, the
decided.
8th anniversary of
100
Serial
times
Mascot? That's another stream gag. You kind of
Our
had to
love
be
will
there.
last a lifetime. We'll be together
Eventually,
forever,
at a
boss.
certain point, by the end of my life, every stream will be edited But for me to do that, I have to stop streaming.
So Tim, Spackle
New power couple just dropped. I mean, they've been divorced, or sorry, oh boy, Freudian slip. They've been married for weeks now. And they're, every time I check in with them, they just talk about how in love they are. I mean, they're one of 2 relationships still left on the island. If Jebediah gets voted off them, they're going to be the last one. Assuming that Businessron. When is Stream 1000? Stream 1000 is next Monday, or rather this upcoming Monday, because today is stream number 998, and then tomorrow, God willing, will be stream 999. And the 1000th one is going to be a doozy. It's going to be a long one, assuming I'm not sick again. Even if I am, I'm going to have to tank through it. I'm committed. I'm addicted to it. Kyle Gordon's been going viral for another one of his parody songs, and because of that, his new metal parody has popped up a lot, and I listen to it every single time it comes across my feed. Now it's stuck in my head. I was having a little bit of a new metal year last year. It helped with the Doom the Dark Ages. I gotta go back to Doom the Dark Ages. Don't worry, I have compiled a big list of game series on stream that I haven't finished. And I've been separately categorizing them into whether or not I haven't beat them, whether or not I haven't 100% of them. There's more than you would think if you could believe it. But I'm going to be making progress on one for the 1000th stream. Stream 1000 is going to be a big deal. Tell everyone you know. Check out the BHultra Turbo YouTube channel. Check out the Twitch channel. Going to be a celebration of everything. I initially wanted the stream to start with, like, a clip from every previous stream, but that would legitimately, like, just take up the entire runtime. And also, it's really too late to do that now. Jebediah? No, okay, both 2Coin and Businessron. Maybe they formed a secret pact amongst themselves. Businessron seems to be walking away from the cactus. Meanwhile, 2Coin's cutting through. Come on, man. One frame from every stream. I thought about even if I did like 1 second. It would take 1,000 seconds, to be fair. I thought about that if I did 10 seconds from each stream, it would just take... Initially, before I decided on what the 1000 stream was going to be, I thought it'd be funny if I just got 10 seconds from every previous stream, because then that would just be 3 hours. But I don't want the 1000th stream to be a clip show. That's boring. Also, it would take way more effort than you would think. Crawl right back again. Also, there are very specific moments in time. You think about pop culturally, right? And somebody said something about Kyle Gordon. It's like, well, it's kind of nuts that he can only go viral when there's a popular Nolan film in theaters. And it threw me back because I remember when the Planet of the Bass song first dropped that it was the same, like, 2-week span as Barbenheimer because people were editing Oppenheimer clips to that song. I thought it was cute. I think it's fun when all those things converge. Because if you remember, Barbenheimer dropped the same week as Pikmin 4, which is where you came from. And they're... I know it's a frog suit, but every time I see it from the back, it just looks like a watermelon costume. 2Coin, all sunshine and rainbows, not aware that they're on the chopping block. That would probably also crash your computer unless you edited it into a video. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. But for me, I'm one to, like... It's technically easier for me to just screen record, but for me to screen record, I have to, like, load up Streamlabs and it takes a little bit. I'm one that, like, if I need a 10-second clip from a 3-hour VOD, I'll just download the whole VOD. Which is probably why I keep running out of storage space. Yeah, that's why it's called Barbenheimer. I like that. Also, I like the Odyssey way more than I liked Oppenheimer. And to be fair, the Barbie movie. How many terabytes of storage are you at currently? Well, I across all of my... I could tell you this right now, that I have a little folder for every one of my videos, and I have removed some of them or moved them into secondary storage units. But right now, the device I use, currently I have 11.5 terabytes taken up, and that is taken up entirely just by the Adult Swim Games, Barnyard, Bray Wyatt, the Nudes Era, another thing you don't know about, another video that got canceled, movie musicals, Musical 23, Portal, Robot Chicken Sequelitis, Smash Ultimate, Force Awakens, and then another thing that got canceled. Just those handful of videos. Because I refuse to delete any file I've ever used. What if I need it again? Okay? 2Coin is taking the polite way through. Meanwhile, Jebediah seems to be cutting. And Businesstron is nowhere to be found. One of the... Oh, he's already eyeing them. Or maybe he's going the polite way. It seems 2Coin has gotten distracted. Trying to summon people. Meanwhile, the Gooner is spectating. Or rather, checking his stats. His heart rate. Jebediah also returning home. Okay, and where is the Businesstron? Sure. Starting to think they don't want it bad enough. What's an appropriate time to call it? Like 10 minutes ahead of the end of the stream? Because that's like 30 minutes from now. We've been watching them for a while. When you crawl out of my brain. Right now? You want to call it right now? But there's still a chance they could swoop in last minute like they did last week. They're trying to kill me, I think. So up to Jebediah, Businesstron, and 2Coin. Real shitter in chat. You talk about yourself or me? Or some other secret third option? 2Coin is walking away. Oh, Businesstron is calling everyone else away by creating a meeting. Okay, well, this opens up the opportunity for Jeb. Where is Jeb? No, Jeb's on his way there. That's what I suggested earlier, lol. What, calling it? Or that I'm a real shitter? Well, let's check on something first. I fully respect the idea of keeping everything. I have a lot more than 11 terabytes, and I'm not a streamer. Lol. Well, those are just the ones that I have on that file. The other stuff, the idea I want to do... I mean, I wish terabytes were cheaper. Is just have a video on each terabyte. All the files for each. Oblique again. But some, like the Smash Bros. Folder and the Nudes Era folder, and Clone Wars, to be fair, is just one folder. Meanwhile, Portal and Portal 2 are two distinct folders. So the Smash one takes up the most space because that's a lot of files for 3 different videos, especially because they're pretty long. Alright, well, here's what I'll do now. I'll tally their votes now, and then we understand the pressure here. Calling it 10 minutes before the end. Yeah, I do think we should count the votes now, though, just so it's an easier cut at the very end. And that way, if it's like, oh, everyone voted for Businesstron, then it's higher stakes for the BT. Not that it's going to change anything about their performance, but... What do you think, Arceus Jr.? Who betwixt those 3 do you think deserves to go home the most? Hold that thought. Sorry, I think, somebody ran up and sneezed in my microphone and pushed me out of the way real quick. Okay, it seems that Arceus Jr. has to cast Wood for the Businesstron. And it has to be between those 3, mind you.
Ringle check.
I mean, hopefully you're not voting for yourself. It's 1 for Jeb. I mean, that makes sense, considering.
Yes, Roni.
I could barely see Dab crying. It's not that, like, stream is making me more sick. It's more that I'm, like, less likely to make the gross noises that my body requires me to make on stream. Like that, for example. Sorry, the show just gets me so emotional. Alright, that's one for 2 coin. Everyone's gotten a vote so far. Just to check in. Yeah, nobody's gotten over there. And Doe Pig? I have a feeling I know who you're gonna pick.
What do you need?
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's weird that you only need to scroll once to see every character now. We're running out. Okay, that's one for Businesstron. 2 for 2 coin. 2 for Businesstron. 1 for Jebediah. And Jeb, I presume you're not going to vote for yourself.
The host. Hi.
I mean, you can't, even if you wanted to. Another one for 2 coin. Genuinely, just everyone is... Well, not everyone. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everyone that's competing, at the very least. And now I have to ask them in front of them? It's another vote. That's 4 votes for 2 coin. This is sad. Even though they're supposed to be friends. Oh, you're not engaging with the little reading circle. Why is that? I think it's just Arceus and Gunnar that aren't. That is 5 votes for 2 coin. Two Coin's not gonna vote for themselves. I don't even think that anyone else can match the amount of votes for 2 coin. So another one for Businesstron. Like, assuming that you also votes off Businesstron, 2 coin already has 5 votes.
What do you need?
But this is interesting. Okay, that's for 2 coin also. If 2 coin manages to light the fireworks, we're gonna have to cast the votes again to see, or do we just tally the votes the way they are? Because you would think we would just have everyone, if 2 coin grabs it, then those 6 votes need to go somewhere. Or are they null and void because they didn't back the right horse? Because only 1 person voted for Jebediah. That's probably why he isn't that hot on competing right now. But 2 coin's got to fight for his life. What about you, bud? What did I miss? Been stuck in the courthouse. You get a name change or you're getting sued. Those are really the only 2 options.
My mind was elsewhere. I've been thinking too hard.
Man, remember when this show started?
My head feels all fuzzy inside.
When Stud Finder was still a thing? When did we start this fucking show? April 22nd? Let's take a look.
Help me clear my mind.
It makes sense for it to be a spring into summer thing.
Yeah. I feel so much better now.
But spring starts what, like March 20th? So that's to be across spring and summer. We need to 1, 2, 3, 4. That just need to be 4 additional episodes, which is too many. Well, I've already looked at everyone else. I guess now we just wait, right? It's either 2 coin pulls themselves up by their bootstraps and 1, 2, 3, okay, 4, 8, 9. This is genuinely everyone except for Arceus Jr. I'm not gonna let you sit out of this one and play with your fucking Pokemon. You gotta interact with the crew. There, sit there. Oh, now the Gooners got them. For as many people who have had crush on 2 coin over the weeks, they didn't actually make a lot of connections, apparently. Did people have crush on 2 coin? I thought that everyone was in love with Businesstron. Weirdly, a lot of people are up for Businesstron. Or rather, down for Businesstron. This is our cast. The final 10. We're gonna have to take a picture with the 9 after someone gets eliminated. Okay, so we've elected that in 25 minutes, if nobody lights the firework, then we will eliminate the least popular contender, which is 2 coin. Two Coin has been running on empty, trying to make friends ever since their spouse on the other team was eliminated. I guess that keeps Business's reign of terror. Unless Two Coin all of a sudden waits for the last minute and runs to the firework, leaving us to go to another vote between the other two losers. I mean, they're all just right over there. I know that the cactus is the challenge, but... Now we've got, what, 25 minutes? This is kind of counterintuitive to what we're doing, but... I'm desperate to just have them actually try, you know? Okay. Two fireworks sit there, surrounded by nothing. Nothing is in their way. There are no obstacles. Genuinely, this is one of the easiest challenges. And yet they choose not to compete. These petulant children. I do so much for this island, and this is how they repay me? An insult directly to my face. Oh yeah, well the next challenge is gonna be, what else did I unlock? Hydrangea, what about that? I need to grant more wishes, I think. Early on, everyone can follow for 2 coin and a guy. Oh, wow. I guess you guys are more attuned to the earlier episodes than I have. For me, it's been months. For you, it could have been days. I guess we just observe, right? Over the next 22 minutes, see if anyone bothers to light either firework. I have made it easier. We're in the end game now. This is super sudden death. We're in overtime. Surely, at this point, they would choose to compete. I think the real story unraveling on Total Tomodachi Island is the host becoming fed up with the challenger's lack of ambition. You lack vision. How many 8-person photos do we have? Because we need to do them for the final 8, the final 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Technically, well, no, just those 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like some of these we haven't done. There's certainly more than 6. They're doing it just to spite you. They don't respect everything I've done for them. You will understand soon why he loves torturing them. Just remember, because it was really funny. We need what we need is a fan wiki for all these characters. I don't think I'm at that level of streamer yet. I think I really just got, I don't know what happens. Sometimes I see people and they get like a viral post on Twitter or TikTok or whatever. And then there'll be no comments, so people are like, oh, you forgot to buy the comments or whatever. I would never be, maybe respect isn't the right word. I care too much about people actually watching for me to ever, like, bot anything, bot likes, bot views, bot videos, or whatever. But if somebody accused me of, like, botting the subscription count, I wouldn't even be able to argue against them because, like, I didn't bot it, but they're probably right? I mean, that's 100,000 people. And 90,000 of them choose not to watch on a monthly basis. So I think that there's this idea because of the number, because of the silver plaque that I got, that I'm a little bit more, I guess, popular than I am. So whenever I'm like, oh, I would love to do this, but I don't have the community for it, or I would love to do this, but I don't think I'm popular enough for it, people will be like, oh, what are you talking about? But, like,
I hope they aren't
it's
calling
true.
The ravioli I want yet.
So it's I wanty the ravioli. I feel like the host is watching me. You have incurred the wrath of the host. Like a subathon, for example. I know that Twitch is different from YouTube or whatever. I feel like I wouldn't be able to do it. The reason I am relatable to the common viewer is I am just as broke as everyone watching. Okay, Jeb standing back here. Again, you guys got 20 minutes. 2Coin is on the move. Businessron has been distracted. 2Coin, you have the opportunity to turn the entire tide of this game. All you have to do is walk over. The fireworks are completely exposed. Alright, Doping, why don't you go help him? See, if the little yellow thing appears above them, then they're prompted to go help. But I don't need to do anything. They were going to do that anyway.
Kick my life. Kick.
I assume it's because some people only watch for total drama. I think that's part of it. There is an unspoken relationship there. Where they know they just have to wait each year for their one yearly total drama. But then some total drama fans step out of line. And they get out of their regular July quadrant and they say you should make more total drama videos. And that's what okay, 2Coin has fallen. Watch everything but total drama, lol. And that's why you're my favorite, Jay. My prize student, my favorite pupil. My favorite pupa. Businessron chilling with the gooner. Chilling on the gooner. Chilling with the gooner like usual. Okay, so they just helped each other, but nobody's here to help the 2Coin. I see. This is rough. Now 2Coin was trying to be proactive here. The absolute didn't some guy come into chat asking for total drama videos? Yeah. And I dealt with that promptly. Okay, well, it seems like the Businessron has finished his interaction. Jebediah is still doing his yoga. Okay, no, he's moving now. You think the yoga would help with his posture, but that's probably why he's doing it. Any of them could still... I guess we should have kept track of who did and didn't vote for who. I mean, if we find out who voted for Jeb and Jeb lights one of these, we'll just have to put one of those votes on either 2Coin or Businessron. I'm losing it a little bit, I'll be honest. 2Coin tried to be proactive, and it cost him greatly. A great deal. Okay, well, Jeb is back there. Businessron's moving right now, though. Let's watch over him. Making a beeline for the dope pig. Taking pictures of dope pig. That surveillance state that we live in. Oh, you gonna help him? No? Everyone just walk on by him. It really shows how cutthroat everyone on the island is. What about Jeb? How's Jeb feeling? Having a secret duel behind the home repair, the home supply. Maybe that's why Fred 3 dyed his hair. He's trying to be more like Jeb. I feel like nobody's interested in the fireworks anymore. Okay, Businessron is stuck taking more pictures. I hope you guys didn't hear any of that. What just happened was gross, but it was very personal to me. Okay, Businessron, on his robot walk. Will he bother to help the 2Coin? Does he feel pity? That's so fucked up. The Businessron feels nothing. You would think that he would feel a molecule of empathy, considering he was literally in the same position hours ago. But no, of course not. Fuck. Oh, he's just laughing to himself evilly. You know what? Maybe this guy does deserve to go home. Even though the vote isn't for him. Maybe he heard about the vote. Maybe he knows that as long as he keeps 2Coin down... Now he's already forgetting his friend's face. The angry chatter was interesting. I never seen someone being titled over videos as it was happening before. I mean, that's... I'm a little... There's two facets of the total drama specifically. Okay, Dopig is trying to signal other people over. No one helped him. Why would he help them? But somebody did help him. We just didn't see it. Alright, well, let's wait then. Just wanted revenge. Oh yeah, he set all the dominoes in motion. Nobody showed him a kindness, and I was extending that rude capability to the 2-coin. Because, like, Total Drama specific, whenever I see an annoying entitled Total Drama fan, because out of any fan base I've ever dealt with, Total Drama it breeds the most annoying and entitled. It's not anything, I'm not saying that all the Total Drama fans are, because I'm a fan of the series. But I'm of two facets about it. One, I'm obviously, like, whenever people try and pull, like, the minor card, it's like, oh, you can't, you know, if somebody has a bad take online and then you respond to them and you're like, you're fucking stupid, somebody will immediately go like, dude, that's a teenager. Like, don't be mean to them. As if, like, you know, that isn't going to help them learn. Like, I do my best not to interact with children in my day-to-day life on the internet, but I don't think them being dunked on in the comments is going to give them, like, lifelong trauma. They'll be fine. By the same tune, I think because, like, when I talk about Smash Bros. or Chowder or Clone Wars or whatever, because those are either things like fan bases that are dominated by adults because adults just like them, or because it's nostalgic for that very specific group of people. I want to say for whatever reason, but I think I know the reason. I think because there's a lot of kids who their main form of entertainment comes from YouTube outside of, like, watching, you know, because they don't have cable. They're not watching shows on streaming or going to the movies or whatever. Very young children get into Total Drama because you could just watch all of Total Drama on YouTube, and it has a very specific fandom rooted in it. So it's to be expected that for whatever reason Total Drama is popular amongst children. So whenever I see a comment like that of someone being very annoying and entitled, my first feeling is, of course, like, wow, you're being annoying and entitled. I am going to treat you as such. But two, I'm not going to hold a grudge because you are probably a child, right? Like, I imagine that person who showed up in the chat and then I told the fuck off and then would go on tirades in the comments of every other video, of every post. They don't actually hate me, right? They're just mad that they're, like, a fan of mine and that I did not reciprocate that because they were being annoying. They don't hate me. They're upset that I just told them to fuck off. I imagine when they come of age, even if that is, like, when they become an adult, when they turn 18, when they turn 20 or 21, or even, like, there you go, somebody, finally, Jebediah, his fellow loser in the bottom 3, has decided to help the 2-coin.
Are you alright?
All the while, 12 minutes remain. Dude, imagine if Jebediah helps 2-coin here, and then the both of them light
Here's
fireworks.
the source of the problem.
If Businesstron just showed 2-coin a little bit of tenderness, then maybe he wouldn't have been on the chopping block. I mean, we'll see how this plays out. But, you know, you learn. I've had a couple times like that when I was on the internet as a kid and I said something stupid and then somebody clapped back and then I got really embarrassed about it. And then years later, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I was annoying. I imagine any Total Drama fan that's probably a child because they're a Total Drama fan, that had a little moment of being entitled would probably look back at that moment years later with shame. And I don't need them to apologize to me. Ideally, we would both just forget about it and move on. But I'd be surprised if that person wasn't a genuine, like, child. I think the funniest part about it is that all throughout that stream, honestly, across this entire year of streams and videos, I've been lying about my age to make me seem older because we had been doing a gag about, like, the U.S. requiring a draft. So I'm like, oh, if anyone asks, I'm 35. And they genuinely responded angrily by calling me fat and old and mid-30s, which is funny. Because only one of those things is true. As a big Seth Green fan, did you get to see Buddy Thunderstruck? I don't know what that is. Also, are you saying you're a big Seth Green fan? Oh my god. Are you saying that as a Seth Green fan, I should have? Because I wouldn't call myself a Seth Green fan per se. My relationship with Seth Green is very complicated. These two seem to be forming some kind of tight community, but does 2-coin know that if he doesn't light this firework, then maybe Jebediah is distracting him? I don't know. We got 10 minutes left. Children shouldn't even be on the internet anyways. No, I agree, but they are. It's like, you know, if I'm on Discord or Twitter or whatever, for one, my Discord server is 18 plus anyway. We don't allow children in it. So I'm not going to censor myself. You know, we're going to watch HBO TV shows that have fucking penis and boob in it. There's going to be gore. We're going to watch Newgrounds cartoons on occasion. I'm not going to censor myself. The same goes for, like, Twitter. And even Twitch, like, I don't think... I know that there's a large amount of children that are on Twitch, but I'm not going to censor myself on stream. I don't ever, like, you know... I don't card people when they show up to stream, but I can normally suss people out, and then I'm not trying to be mean, but, you know, if you're in high school, you shouldn't be watching me. You shouldn't be directly interacting with me. If you want to watch the YouTube videos, fucking whatever, but you as a child should not be directly interacting with me. One, for your safety, and two, just because I don't want to have to deal with, I'm not a babysitter, you know? Okay, it seems like Jebediah, Businesstron, and Tucoin are all moving in. Closing in on these fire... Jebediah's making a beeline. Every time I say that, it always ends up not being true. They're literally right there. There's no cacti in the way at all. No shot. He's gonna walk past it. Okay, Tucoin went back inside. Yeah, I just don't think anyone wants to compete. Why don't kids want to work anymore? All right, well, we got like 8 minutes. I'll just stand here and wait. So, what was I saying? On one hand, what I do with Total Drama is I make the Total Drama video and then I back away and just release it to the wild. There's no post-show, there's no press conference, there's no Q&A. I just release it and then I'm done. And this latest Total Drama project is going to be more nostalgia-centric anyway. Telling a story of the past. I used to feel very strongly about being like a nostalgia guy. I didn't just want to be making videos about, oh, remember this thing over and over, unless I had a particular personal story to tell. I've come around on it a little bit, because the main channel serves as a way to tell my life story up until I started making videos, because everything else is modern, right? I'm going to talk about movies I just saw on my Letterboxd, on my TikTok, on my stream. TV shows, whatnot. Whereas past stuff, if I'm retelling stories, that would be in videos. And eventually you'll be able to put all the videos in timeline order and tell my life story or whatever. The issue with being a nostalgia person is, I'm not calling out anyone in particular, but if nostalgia is in your name and you start covering stuff via request, that you actually have no personal relationship with. I wouldn't be covering Chowder, Flapjack, and Total Drama if I didn't have a personal relationship with it.
Change up the vibe of my room. I'm thinking
You don't like having a single bachelor pad anymore?
something like
Oh, now he's LARPing domestic. This is sad. It's like he doesn't even know his wife's been deleted.
this could be nice too.
You shouldn't be a fan, and I agree he has good stuff. If I was an Netflix, it was a Netflix exclusive, but it was stop motion
But
cartoon
I
about the
also
local monster truck
love my
racer.
room
Got like
the
1 or
way
2
it
seasons and was fun. Is this
What
old?
did
Did I miss it already? Recommended it if you can find it. I'll do my best. I'll check back in. Check in with me every week to see if anything's changed. 6 minutes remain. If nobody lights either of these fireworks, then Tucoin is in fact going home. Dramatic things happening on the islands. Well, I guess regardless, like, even if Businesstron or Jebediah light them, it won't matter, right? If Businesstron lights it and then all the votes go to Jebediah, Tucoin still had 6 votes against him. We should be watching Tucoin. Spying secretly. I'm waiting outside your house, Tucoin. You got 5 minutes. Okay, doing poses to no one. And we just gave him a new house as well. Or a new setup. I'm not gonna lie, I'm way more interested in Chowder and Flapjack because you haven't talked about it before, but I'm interested in what you have planned for TDI. Well, it's just a continuation of that. Like, the Chowder prologue is a prologue for a reason. What was I getting at? So yeah, the Total Drama, I just kind of drop the pipe bomb and then leave. Because, even though there are other shows that are made for children, but are kind of old. So I'm more bane to discuss in like adult circles. Like, oh, remember the show that we all watched? Isn't this fun? But Total Drama, because the community is dominated by children, I don't care to interact with the fandom as much, right? Like, people could ask me questions on Tumblr or whatever, but I'm not going to go to, like, a Total Drama subreddit and be like, hey, let's discuss this thing, or like, at people that have popular Total Drama accounts on Twitter, and they have, like, their reboot character in their profile picture. I agree that I don't think children should be in certain spaces online, but there's also nowhere else for them to go, so... Now that, you know, the Total Drama space is dominated by children, that's their space. I'm just not gonna... I'm not gonna invade that space just because I'm an adult and I believe it belongs to me. Granted, I don't think children should be on Twitter. I don't think children should be on Discord. I know that a lot of nefarious deeds happen on Instagram, but basically any app that doesn't allow not safe for work, I think that's probably... It's not a good place for children, but it's like, okay, right? Like, I had a Vine account when I was a kid, but I didn't have a YouTube account. I think watching YouTube videos as a guest is fine. Okay, Tuquin is walking outside. Tuquin could honestly upend this entire thing, right? Because there's 3 minutes left. If you just light one of these... No fucking way. Okay, nobody say anything.
The breeze feels nice. Flip a coin.
You are feet away from not getting eliminated, Tucoin. It's right there. Genuinely, you could fall to the... Oh! No, dude. Tucoin. If you light the... Planning a gathering here. Well, now we're gonna need to retally these votes. These 6 2-coin votes gotta go somewhere. I guess we'll see who's gonna be in the gathering, though. Maybe 2-coin has made a special deal with someone else. Because he has yet to light the firework. Who's coming over? Get some of the good stuff if you know I'm coming over. Okay, 2-coin, you genuinely have 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the clock. If you do not light this thing in 2 minutes and 10 seconds, you will be going home. You understand that, right? Are you making a purposeful decision? Are you throwing the game? YouTube Kids even has some wild stuff on it. I feel like... I mean, if you're asking me if I had a kid, I wouldn't just let them have free reign online. Like, I wouldn't just give them an iPad and just go whatever. Unless they were, like, extenuating circumstances and they, like, need an iPad to function and communicate. Okay! 2-coin has managed to evade elimination at the very end. 12 minutes remain. Okay. And Businesstron is making it... Don't do this, dude. That means... Businesstron and 2-coin made a deal, even though Businesstron laughed at 2-coin while they were on the ground. That means only one person didn't light a firework. I can't believe he did it. I can't believe Businesstron actually split up Dopig and Jebediah. I told him at the... That's fucking... This is creepy. I made the thumbnail just an image of Jeb because we took it last week.
Huh?
And then I told
I'm
Businesstron
not
at the
feeling
start that
like
if you wanted to get to
myself.
Dopig, you would need to take
I'll be
Jebediah.
fine,
Wait!
though.
If Jebediah gets eliminated, does that mean just Businesstron and Dopig live together?
I was talking to Pocan, but I don't know. I guess I just got a little sad.
Everyone close to Arceus Jr. gets eliminated. Dude, this is fucked up. You know that fighting stance where they're like pretending to... Everyone talks about Darth Jar Jar. That fighting stance where you like pretend to be a buffoon, but you're actually like plotting their downfall. That's what Businesstron has been doing this entire episode. This entire show. Pretending to be aloof but in actuality, in one fell swoop, in one episode of the show, has managed to move in with the Dopig and eliminate the Dopig spouse. The important events we saw today started with Dopig and Jebediah getting married, Businesstron moving in with them, and the Businesstron costing Jebediah the challenge. Can't believe the marriage failed that fast. Moving in was a strategic decision. And, okay, but we're right. Now you and Ink CEO are the power couple. They're the only couple left on the island. Well, Jeb, I believe that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Elimination from, I guess we get to see someone from Team Grass go home, even after the merge. I predict 2Coin winning the whole thing. The whole thing? He barely won this challenge. How quickly we turn around. He was about to get eliminated. We all saw it happen. As we move into the final 9, with the elimination of 1, Jebediah. Jebediah moved away. And that was another full installment when out playing his fighting game. He didn't have the heart for it. Total Tomodachi Island. Week 13. And now we stand with the final 9. Time to take a group picture. So hold on, does that mean they still live together? Let's see. Wow, look how close they move on. Look how quickly Businesstron has moved in on the Dopig. But what does this mean for the other people that are in love with Businesstron? Like the Gooner and the Mascot XL. I think that this show is going to get a whole lot more messy. We'll check back in next time. But for now, what do you want?
Welcome to the home of Eclipse Towers.
Right, the power couple.
I think Sun is really cool. So, I've got a question for you. Do Sun and I make a great pair?
You're dating some... Absolutely.
Okay, Hugh.
I mean, you
That's
guys are
what
the
I
only ones
thought,
left from
but I
Nintendo
wanted
Switch
to
games,
make
right?
sure.
You know, looking back, Legends Arceus feels like it's so long ago, and Pikmin 4 feels like it was only a couple of years ago. But in the grand scheme, their games were like only a little over a year apart. Basically just a year apart. It was 2023 and 2022, but it was early 22. Well, we gotta place a flower bed in his place. But hey, if we still had the teams, this would be the 4th elimination on Team Grass. Team Clover is really filling out. Can we put a cactus in his place? Get a green flower bed. This one will rep Jebediah. Such a good run going, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have seen 13 eliminations on this show. The Orangutan, Jebediah, Rocksalt, Wheel Turner, Todd Sullivan, Fred 2, Molin 1, Ultra Machine, Stinky Joe Mama, A Guy, AZ Senior, Mac, and Girltra. Final 9 remain. Arceus Jr., Businesstron, Fred 3, Dopig, Inxio, Mascot XL, The Gooner, 2Coin, and you. You know what? Let's take a picture. We'll take next week's thumbnail. Next week will be stream 1002. It's crazy to think about. I've done all of these before, right? But now it'll be less people. Okay, which one did we start with? Let's go to main channel real quick. I could check this out. I know the clock's ticking right now, but hold on. Live. How ominous is it that the only person in the thumbnail was Jeb? And he's also ominously standing in front of the flower beds. This is crazy level foreshadowing. Okay, this is why I need to do the group. Okay, yeah. We'll do this one again because this is what we started with. That's perfect. That's going in the photo album. We'll grab that one next time. ahead of next stream. But for today, I believe that is all we have for another weekly installment of Total Tomodachi Island. And what's nuts is I feel way different than I did at the beginning of the stream. I think I'm clearing up a little bit. My throat's kind of getting scratchy, though, which is concerning. I think the sick is just moving a little bit. I got a lot of stuff in. We accomplished a lot. Okay, I'm going to put this away, put away my notes. Truly are in the final 9. I have something special planned for the final 8. We might actually go outside the island this time. But for now, I used a lot of tissue paper on the stream. Or not even tissue paper. I used a lot of toilet paper. Another installment of Total Tomodachi Island. But for me, I already know off the top of my head. Okay, some stuff I don't have written down. This I do. Ultra Urs, Crackheads, the 5K Army, Freaks and Geeks, Trolls and Derps, Girls, Gays, and Josh's. Everybody. For the last 3 hours, I was your host, Correct, by the t-shirt. And in the grand scheme of BHultra live streams, this was stream number 998. And today we continued our 21-week journey with week 13 of Total Tomodachi Island. Tomorrow, God willing, Thursday, I will be playing, assuming I can afford it. I guess that's what God willing means, right, in this scenario. The new Nintendo Switch 2 game, Splatoon Raiders. And then when I come back over the weekend on Monday, will be the 1,000 stream. See you on stream 999. Hey, I hope some of the people that are exclusively in the main YouTube chat go to the Turbo channel, right? Turbo channel, make yourself known. Turbo. And, wait, no, that's the wrong one. Ignore that. That's actually the main channel. Go to the Turbo channel. Ignore that. Wait, now I need to add, who got eliminated? Now I need to add, I could do this right now, actually, because I have the secret playlist. If you guys got the playlist last week, the link to the playlist that has all of the streams you need to watch in order, we added this one, which means now we can add Tekken 8 to this lineup. Was that the beginning of 24? I believe it was. It's so over to We're So Back. Yeah, We're So Back department. Add Tekken 8 to this. Add on our little catch-up. Now you can know where Jebediah came from. But for me, that's enough from me.